headshot follow-up. It's all going to be about this first fight, but like you said, OUG burning their ultimate economy in the last one sets 100 Thieves up for a massive advantage.
Absolutely, here is now they're trying to get this early setup. Again, as you said, this first point is kind of the hardest one for 100 Thieves to land, and once they got it from there, the defensive effort a bit easier, but it's going to be Terra quickly trying to take it right to Terra, but found a battle. He does not want to fight with the Goddess of Death. Goodbye, Peter Quill. It's going to be the Goddess of Death getting the best of that one. Terra now hunting for more, but Delina, TTK pick up the rest of the scraps, and as you said, Mulan Ron there, great at the duelist position, but not much you can do when your whole team's out.
Yeah, and the Astral Flock as well coming on through from Terra so that he can reposition, get the Snowflake coming on through from the Idol Ore, fully stabilized by the rest of his team as we're going to see OUG actually now swap. Terra Cookie is going to go over to the Winter Soldier, the Bucky with the Boner Cook being able to put pressure onto the Venom, who's looking for just token disruption, is now going to...
I mean, I can see why running a Psylocke tried to put pressure on the DPS. Yep.
Now going invisible, looking for more is going to be the ninja herself, the Yokai Slayer. It's going to be the dance of the butterflies going to activate right there. Just going to go ahead and at least bait.
Ooh, even with the 170 damage.
And that's going to now have the whole entire OUG with the seduction, eyes on the thighs, as Ship likes to say, Terra.
Oh wow. Luna doesn't get grabbed.
OUG though has the gauntlet of ultimates here, Moxie, to utilize.
Yeah, I mean 100 Thieves like they're ready at their weak conditions though. Out comes Sonic Seduction. It's going to be countered by the Fate of Both Worlds coming on through from OUG's end, but look at what Terra is doing. He's waiting. Out comes the Soldier and into the Goddess of Death so you can avoid the Kraken impact connections. Coming on through from Terra Cookie, and everyone on the point is just able to absolutely melt through the Hellas Overhealth, and finally the problem for them is the amount of point percentage it's costing them.
I don't know if I would have ulted right there. Ulting right there in the doorway. Well, I guess it just doesn't matter anyways.
The literal definition of a vanguard for this team. Set up 90%, and here they come.
There's no portal for overtime. This is a huge investment coming up from OUG's end, and they don't have an ultimate to be able to come out of the back of it. Out comes the tidal dirge from Delena, putting that damage in, but also slowing everyone on the side of OUG so they get...
This was
And they have no way in overtime of getting onto Ivor the Hell of the Nemo.
This was a bad play. Honestly. But it worked out anyways. You hate missing on the healers. You just gotta, you know, walk them down, get closer.
Stack numbers so that they're taking the advantages at the beginning of those fights. And that was something that OUG also found out to their detriment, right? Dive at the beginning of the fight when it has access to all of their cooldowns is at its strongest. If those fights go longer, it's really, really weak in comparison to the overall sustainability of a Hela, a Namor, an Emma, a Venom, a Luna, and a Rocket. Which meant that 100 Thieves, all they really had to do was absorb the initial commitment of and then they would just be able to lengthen the fight out until they...
Let's look at this for a second. Oh my god. Just team diff. Team diff all around. I mean, there's nothing you really can do.
And the dive had to back off and look for a stabilized opportunity.
That's with Vinny just constantly in that backline. It's going to take away their ability to be able to heal and keep their team up and having to help outside of that.
Not much you can do. Not much you can do.
11 limbs up. This is looking like the team that I left here in the grand finals, Moxie, and what a way again to open.
100 Thieves, always been one of the strongest teams.
We have a little bit of a different rotation. Portal at 93%, I think that's the definition of portal.
You know what I love as well from 100 Thieves? The fact that they had the invis, like they went so far as saving the invis. And then they actually picked the rocket, and it's so smart. It actually makes so much sense because if you go for the rocket, right, you've got the BRB. If they're looking...
Alright, we'll be back when they resume the match.
If they go for either the Hela or the Namor at the beginning of the fight, the BRB is still going to be placed. They commit their position so deep into 100 Thieves' end, which is then punished and traded, and there's no trade back. The stock exchange absolutely crashes in comparison to the absolute daylight robbery of the 100 Thieves were able to make out. More point percentage, still getting their angles, and a full reset of their their duelists into a better from where they were on the
Yeah, there's at least 3 just clutch reses there that really kept the momentum on. I mean, 70% and climbing that sustained effort of keeping the point on theirs, especially on that last point, was the limit after TTK kept them afloat. Do love that, and I love when we see that from teams. You see the picks come in, the saves, and then you don't even see that hero whatsoever.
Yeah, and you would think Harvey would go for the invis, right? Because
Yeah.
he used to be known as like that Loki, then he started branching on out. We've seen him on so many heroes, but you can literally say, right, you've seen him on invis so much, it's a staple.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, listen, this is what this team does well. They don't always just focus one thing. Their flexibility has gone up massively. What a way, ladies and gentlemen, to open up the grand finals, but it's best of 3. We've got more action coming your way in just a second after this quick break.
Sheesh. Citadel Gaming. Citadel's been going crazy. This may be a crazy game, and Crazy Raccoons has been kind of a sleeper. Navi has the X. What was it? Rad EU esports team that won the last one. And then we have FlyQuest versus Crazy Raccoons and 100 Thieves versus Citadel Gaming. This will be probably a major matchup, actually. I wonder if it's better on Twitch, where they are. But then we can't really, like, you know.
And again, you want.
But then you can't, like, go back and look at some place.
Which ones have what it takes to become the best of the best?
The fight is gonna happen right here, right now.
Hello and welcome back to and from the break, y'all, as we find ourselves in match number 2 between 100.
Type. At some point you have to walk into a defensive set of 100 Thieves, which means at some point you have to walk into that Hela and Namor angle. So is it worth actually target banning it out? immediately. There's the Mantis. This is something that we're going to be seeing the entire day. I have no doubt of. I want to see how OG can enable them.
Yeah, so
Alright, we're back. Terra's using the Mantis this time. Interesting, or is that just
at this point. We're gonna get the Emma save over there.
a placeholder?
To try to help again with what is gonna be pretty relentless in the dive.
Well,
Even having Jeff there be banned.
we both banned Mantis,
Bans here with the save this time around.
banning Jeff, banning Emma's,
Vanguard you look to in the convoy because
saved Emma from 100 Thieves.
triple setup. And Emma with the Carbon Crush is one of the things that can actually punish Vanguards just staggering their position on the objective to stall out as much time as he possibly can. So even if the attacking team manages to push through the first point, they don't have anything left into second.
They banned the Venom. Venom's been really strong this season with the new anti-heal he has on his ult.
Side of 100 Thieves as
You just can combo that into anything.
Venom is just a good identified weakness there for that team. I think Vinny, obviously, we just saw what it did there to the strategist backline, but Vinny's just going to be able to flex right to Captain America if he chooses. So, unless they go for both dive, which I don't expect, Adam Warlock not being
Banning the Atom, banning the Groot.
the old Midtown, which I do think is a good play. You know, we do see, not from 100 Thieves specifically, but we've seen double res at times from 100 Thieves. Delena just playing this role so well. Same with the Infus save, though, here on the back end. We got one more ban left to see.
I believe they actually have played the Loki Adam Mantis composition before. They played it against, I believe it was FlyQuest on Symbiotic Surface. So OUG have done their homework, and there it is! I was right!
Banning the Hella, yep.
Team up divorced, as we're not going to be seeing the title dirge. The Goddess of Death is going to be sitting this one out, as we can see what exactly OUG want to use this last save slot onto. They can't go to Mantis. If they want to go for a dive component, they could go for something like a Star-Lord, or they could try and go for a strategist setup here, and they decide to go for the Venom, so that we're still going to be seeing the dive.
Save the Venom.
Effect on the Feast of the Abyss to punish if 100 Thieves stack up.
I gotta hand it to them. Sometimes you see kind of the same team go with the same strategy they had in map 1, but they are directly targeting what was their weakness there in domination. May not, you know, come to full because this team does have so much flexibility. Not necessarily 100 Thieves wants to run exactly that comp to begin with. But
And banned Luna.
duo right now, outside of Moxie, myself, and Namor and Hella, now looking at our last bit of homework and what has been put together. Luna going to be that last ban, and so to shut down a little bit what this team can do on this strategist from Vanguard up top there to set things up defensively.
Yeah, the Luna is going to really weaken the staying power of the Vanguards, but it also means that the Venom's Feast of the Abyss isn't going to be able to sync up and become a duet with Fate of Both Worlds and Feast of the Abyss. The 40% pump on it can be pretty lethal in terms of 100 Thieves having to deal with it. However, Loki managed to make it through, and Rocket managed to make it through, and we haven't seen this composition in Ignite, but there was actually a composition which was starting to pick up traction in both the Marvel Rivals Championship and a couple of grassroots tournaments, where you actually got to play Loki with the Rocket, and you would utilize the fact that the Rocket's ultimate now having 40% damage amp, you would copy the Rocket, you would get 2 Cosmic Gun amplifiers off, though I feel in the composition like this, where you don't have a hypercarry duelist to look for those damage boosts, it's far more likely that Harvey's going to be copying Delena on the Invis instead.
That's what I expect as well. They just call it the Animal Crossing backline with a little bit of trickery now there, with Harvey being on the old favorite of Loki. And don't let Terra fool you. You can play duels, but this man is a mean Sorcerer Supreme here in Doctor Strange as the teams get set. OUG, again, in these offenses approach to make this space. Typically, you know, we did see Storms in the past of Season 4. They're going to be going with the Psylocke into the Star-Lord, trying to split things up. Again, we saw Molon around do good and get a couple picks early, but the team follow-up is what we want to see here. So they're taking the high ground, and right away, there's that aggression, just putting these strategies. Sfold is almost going back to the spawn, Moxie.
Yeah, I mean, regens are main. They're going to be able to find the first pick, and it is crucially going to be a Millennia, which means that no Rocket BRB to be able to bring them back, and then Harvey goes down almost immediately afterwards.
Going for the Doctor Strange immediately, yep.
She's trying to help the Vanguard so that she can get the most amount of
Terra's on Strange.
back of that. OUG managed to brute force the first
You don't see Terra playing too much tank.
properly come through. We're going to see a strange portal from 100 Thieves, I would imagine, onto the high ground so they can try and drop down on the objective.
They're running triple tank, triple heals. Interesting.
Objective instead so they can rush one of these players.
OUG is running
Absolutely. That's where the strength comes in so much.
double heals, double DPS, 222s.
Number 1, but to your point, OUG is already locked and loaded now with the ult economy pretty close close on both sides of things. The strategist going down early, though, is going to give that advantage to OUG. Looking early, it's Terra trying to get the pressure on Shield, going down quickly. Delina at this point on the invis. You do have the res on Harvey, but right now they are just targeting, finding, and hunting. Sorry, say Moxie. These 100 Thieves players, Molon gets another.
Yeah, and I mean, 100 Thieves at that point, they just didn't have the damage to be able to break the Cosmic Gun Amplifier in time, so OUG essentially got the full impact of the 40% damage boost. So because they used ultimates at the beginning of the fight, the Rocket ultimate has now allowed them to rebuild those ultimates and have them back up for this next fight when we know that 100 Thieves do not have the Strange Portal, so out comes the counter dive measures. It's going to be break glass in case of emergency. Terra's going to go over to the Winter Soldier, manages to retain 50% charge to that first Kraken impact, and it's going to be up to Vinny on the Captain America to keep the objective contested. But easy said than done. When's the next substance?
Absolutely. OUG has everything on lock, and they're using it right away. The Infinity War coming at us here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Terra sources the Bucky immediately.
Terra's so close with that Agamotto. Now, again, breaking glass in case
That's an interesting way to use the Captain America team up.
now, it's just OUG full gas up Main Street. That wasn't even
Ooh, yeah, this is tough.
just rough around the edges, and really, as you know, it could just snowball through these points whenever you're unable to get things rolling.
Yeah, this is a one fight into half turn fight meta. Essentially, 1.5, 1.5, and that's perfect tempo for a dive composition because you're already getting to see here. It's just OUG sending in their Venom, disrupting 100 Thieves, making sure that they don't have an angle for the Winter Soldier to mark things like the Psylocke and the Star-Lord, and then apply pressure at the front line and wait for an opportunity to move in. However, Terra is able to find the pick onto Dudu, and that is now going to mean that the Venom disruption has been removed, and OUG have to rely on word healing instead.
Wow, and so what they have 100 Thieves here as Delina's going to be popping up that invisible boundary. Harvey will be able to help out as well to get a little bit of that sustained rolling to help through this 40%. And look at that delay of the Legendary to now bait out Harvey and get that ultimate out. They did great ult tracking there as both strategists now found empty in the ult economy. Terra throwing it down, that Kraken impact, not getting an impact this time around, trying to get that reset. And great little hide and seek there behind the pillar as they're just trying to hold on, get back with the team. Nice little Captain America team up we don't get to see often. Moxie'd love to have that there with Steve Rogers and co. But Delina does find Terra, which has been a big threat to them in that backline. So this at least gives them a little bit of breathing room through all this as Vinny tries to hunt down the
Not for
remaining
long
members
though.
of OUG.
OUG aren't full going for the reset. They're wanting to hold this position because they're going to come on through with the Dance of the Butterflies and the Sonic Seduction. And it's going to have to force 100 Thieves' hand. They've got to use the Emma ultimate to break around that corner and push into OUG to turn it into a brawl.
Wow, Terra with the 1-2 quick pop there, and even though you do get the res, they are going to be able to keep that snowballing here. We just talked about Winter Soldier being that snowball. Terra doing it at best now in a pistol fight there on the top end of Terra. It is going to be Winter v Winter. You've seen it before in the multiverse. Now it's here live in Marvel Rivals. TTK getting the best. They really shut down this Venom very well. I think that's what 100 Thieves has done well in this first bit of the fight. And like you said, there's these half fights right now. We're finding ourselves right before that here as we're about to jump into another Moxie.
This is a full reset though. Now OUG do actually have to go through those really punishing chokes, although 100 Thieves don't have a position on the high ground, and it's going to be Sonic Seduction coming on through. Beautiful physics there from Delina to make sure that the Emma doesn't find the opening immediately into the team, and they get the opportunity to disengage without using an ultimate and can just take cover and win the ultimate economy when the fight begins anew.
Absolutely, got the piece of the abyss ready here. He's going to be looking for his prey. He's going to be popping it up, and Terra's trying to find it from it now, going up in, munching, not getting anything successfully from that damage amplifier as well. Great job, 100 Thieves, staying alive through it. Terra hunting down quickly. The Venom has been easy prey so far, but
OUG has a minute 30.
Goes the DRP is down, followed by Mash. Terra and TTK continue to get it done, and they push back alongside it. Millennia hunting.
Oh my god, the Venom says,
on the one-on-one.
forget the shark.
There's a danger
I'm harassing the Jeff.
used in this boundary in that fight, and Taro Cookie is still going to have the Kraken impact. However, OUG, once again, to be able to use those ultimates, they have to first get into position to be able to use them.
Ooh, the Venom gets away barely.
All of the damage to the 100
Imagine if Jeff did more damage. Oh yeah, everyone would be dying.
Mischief, and then copy the invis.
Yeah, Harvey at the perfect spot right now, 74%. It's going to be right there on the money. We're going to see who pulls the Q first in this regard, or the double sticks if you're in the terms of TTK now pushing forward. Is going to be Terra Cookie with that Kraken impact. Just so many metas before it. Winter Soldier has just continued to rain down on these heroes. And
Ooh.
it's going to be, unfortunately, the
Ref, do something, ref.
BOB. I mean, it was the BOB. At least they're not going to lose all of the momentum. They're, at least for the most part, through that choke coming on through. which does mean that it's not going to be a full reset. 100 Thieves aren't going to be able to use it to leverage a position onto the high ground to be able to mark out the dive and then have to like take the fight, find a pick, punish the BOB's use, and then just keep again picking at that thread, stopping the dive. There's a reason that we say that dive is strong when it's in control of the space and horrible into having to play into retake when you don't control any of it.
Yeah, if you get picture, I mean, it's just going to be over from there. The pace has been relentless thus far, so we just take a little breather now to reset and kind of what we've looked at. Yeah, breathe in, breathe out here, both here and at home, y'all. But yeah, what I want to say is OUG opening up perfectly, correcting the mistakes that they've made there on the initial front. Those pick and bans actually come into light a ton, too, as we've highlighted with that Namor Helicom. Giving them no time to breathe whatsoever. Terra was at 94% when he swapped from the Strange to the Bucky. They had to roll that route, and so that point 1, they just answered it all perfectly. Point 2 to point 3, though, I expect a little bit of a different momentum heading in.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to dive on second because there's just so much natural cover for the defense, right? Because first part of the part of second, yeah, a lot of it is out in the open and there's high ground and verticality everywhere. But then you get to the second half of second and all of a sudden you've got subway coverage, which just means that the defenders, we saw it so many times, right? Force physics when you see them looking for that approach, and then literally everyone just turntails and kites. And you don't need to use anything for it, and that's where things like the Loki comes into play, right? Loki, yeah, he's been hit by a lot of nerfs. I know, I feel you. I was a Loki main in Season 0 too, okay? But he's still incredibly strong in professional play for the reason that regen domain is a cooldown that has the effect of an ultimate, which doesn't come with an ultimate cost, which you can then weave. That's what we're starting to see from things like the Loki. It makes up for the windows that you don't have ready to go. So if you're going up against something like a Starlord's Galactic Legend for the dive team to be able to retake into that space and move forward, everyone just uses the regen domain 1, 2, 3 as stepping stones to get into a safer position.
There's those abilities that aren't the ultimates that we kind of highlighted at the beginning of the show. There's so many of those that play that important role altogether. And it's just so fun to watch these top teams, the best in the world at it in OUG and what they're bringing from the China front over to 100 Thieves and how metas change, hero, different locks. I mean, again, Mulan Ron wants to play that Ironman, they know it, but doing a great job there on the side lock. But for me right now, I think the difference is that dive hero, as you pointed out. Vinny versus Dewey on the other side. I mean, they've really figured out how to do a quick stop, and if you're Taro, I want to see them be able to do a little bit of a better job slowing down Vinny. That's been a big highlight for me there, Mox.
I mean, a lot of it is just off of the cooldowns that this poor Venom is having to dive into, right? Like,
yeah, fair enough.
at the beginning of the fight, we talked about it, dive really, really strong at the beginning of the fight, all of your cooldowns are up. However, when you're beginning to dive, so too are all of the cooldowns up for your opponent. And that's why, like, a lot of the time when we see dive, kinds of dive, it's not just...
Referee taking his time.
No, dive is like the most complicated kind of coordinated way to actually pull off successfully because you have so many different types. So you've got your very basic, right, your hard dive, which is the most common. It's literally like 3, 2, 1, we're all gonna hit this one specific player, we're gonna jump on him, and we're gonna eliminate him almost immediately. That's your hard dive. Then we have something called a soft dive, which is sort of like a staggered dive, right?
Yeah.
You sort of rely on just like one person going on through, typically your Vanguard player because of the mobility and also the additional health pool that they have so that they can survive that focus that is going to be there, because when you dive someone, you're expecting peel to come through. So when we talk about soft dives, we're talking about like you're in for 2 seconds, you're gone. You go in, you put a little bit of pressure, you're not looking to stay, you're not looking for the elimination, you're just trying to force a resource. So something like a force physics coming in from an invis, regen domain is like the golden ticket if you're up against a Loki, but at the same time there's a counter to that, and that's if you get wisened up to, the teams realize that it's just soft dive, soft dive, soft dive, they start ignoring it, and you start losing all of that momentum.
Yeah, that pressure.
Alright, we're back.
Just going in and out. Obviously, heroes like Venom doing such a great job at that sidelock as well. As we get a little bit of sidelock battle now. Looking at the seduction rolling right away again, where we pick up Harvey's gonna get that ultimate in time. We're gonna have the invisible boundary come from the sidelock. Mulan Rondo completely out of there, getting nothing from the dance of the butterflies, and it's gonna be Taro with the Kraken impact instead of Taro. That we're looking for a little bit of name play there as Mash goes down, strategist down. Taro though turns the corner, peels for the team, does get a duelist out of there to open up 11 seconds though. Not much Moxie, as now Millennia is gonna get the best of DRP.
Portal. There should be a portal. Because they were able to buffer 100 Thieves walking to the spawn, OUG got the portal through and they've got played on objective.
I just can't can't believe that we had Terra able to get the one, and Terra had to use their entire Kraken impact to make no impact but keeping their team alive. We got the Wolverine coming, little bit of Logan play as Harvey gets the rare copy on Wolverine to open things up. Nothing from it, but man, he does get the aura points. I'm gonna have to give him that. Now we've got Vinny with Mash again. Mash just seeing the responder the entire time. So this early offensive push now, and 100 Thieves just has to clean up the scraps as Duke goes down as the Strange Mulan run, trying to get Harvey down, but man, that matchup's so tough on the sideline. V Loki, this is looking rough.
Yeah, this is just treading water. At this point is the phase of the fight that I refer to, and it's quite literally because we've got the Edge Jack coming on Pro 2 to make sure that he gets the eat onto any players looking to move through those chokes and onto point. That's one of the problems with Dive, right? When it's not in control of the space, the wheels really start falling off the closer that the defender's spawn gets to that fight, because those fights are going to go long, and the amount of eliminations that you're actually getting, they're so few and far between. The regroup is almost immediately there for the defenders in comparison to the Dive, where you have to walk so far forward. Like, yeah, you've all got mobility, and you're all very fast moving, but the second that one of those players falls, the brawl comp's just going to move forward.
And the longer the fight, the more coordination needed, and that's right now. We're seeing that talent come from OUG, but the longer the fight, the more edge you get to 100 Thieves. As we see kind of the old, what we've been seeing in the America region, again, this opening of that Storm damage boost, Omega level, X-Men able to get everyone rolling. And I'm telling you, if you're Moon Knight main, you're going to see plenty of it here in Ignite, not only because we do have more Lokis getting out there, but just what Moon Knight can offer in this opening get out. I mean, Khonshu's ready to throw the hands out within seconds here. Watch Terra's ult meter as we go and open up the gates here shortly.
Yeah, not just that, but the Moon Knight's able to go through and play on the high.
Yeah, this Moon Knight's gonna tear.
Compositions need to have staggered positions on the objective, which means that they play for low ground, they play for that brute force main fight. They give up positioning on some of those side angles, so someone is going to have to detach from the team and check and clear the lane of Terra on the Moon Knight. Otherwise, the Hunt of Khonshu is just going to build up way too quickly, and they're going to combine it with the Strangling Prison as gates open, and OUG, because of that ammo from TTK, can't have their cap in that position.
Yeah, you know what I want to look for here is that Terra uses the ult before Vinny's able to get up. Sometimes we see the aggressiveness from this team. We've seen it before with 100 Thieves in the high ground, as you said. Right now, Molan Ron going to be up there in Magneto. We'll see if the Moon Knight wants to try to match now, jumping down. Good positioning here, like the role that the OUG is trying to play here, but right now just surviving the initial onslaught. It's all pressure and push right now for this team. Love the new skin here as Delina is flexing there from Storm and that damage boost, staying close to the team and getting the pressure now back on him, forcing him off the high ground.
Yeah, I mean, the force physics into the group wall isolations too, so that OUG with things like the Adam lose the LOS to be able to keep these players up. Rocket BOB comes into play, but unfortunately by the time it takes for the player to get
sheesh,
because 100 Thieves, not only do they have the Moon Knight, they've got the Storm for the spawn break opportunity too, which means that you just pop your damage boost and everyone moves forward.
Yeah, here comes a portal, and I don't know if they're going to go right to the hand of Khonshu, but it's going to be Terra.
He's charging it. He's waiting.
Oh my goodness.
It's position.
Look at this. Ready
Here
to
it
go. Just
comes.
rolling right down. Come on through and get your admission to the respawn room as they're able to use some of the cooldowns to get out of there. But again, that's going to slow down that mobility initial in this opening fight. Terra Cookie's going to use that passive right away. Mulan already so short. They're trying to get that battle on Moon Knight. Probably their best matchup.
This is really rough for OUG because, like you said, they had to use the self-res, which means that Terra Cookie, even with comic refer, oh, it's the Jeff Nato.
it is the Jeff Nato.
What's 100 Thieves? I see you. Take them out of Invis Boundary. Out comes that Jeff Nato. There's the comic revival. Everybody getting the overshields, and everyone's just right back into the fight when OUG still have all of the economy with the Dance of the Butterflies.
That is what you can do when you play Marvel Zombies with the respawn there. Terra Cookie, great.
Marvel Zombies.
Jeff Nato, I mean, everyone wins, but the most important hero in it, and that gives them life here. In fact, a better life in the .1 that they had against Terra, or against 100 Thieves here now. Harvey does have the visible boundary. Terra's obviously going to be close to the Kraken impact to get things rolling for them, so they have the sustain and that pressure, but on the opposite side, I mean, they're going to be able to deal with that any way they want. Choose their poison here.
Dance of the Butterflies is going to force out the Invis Boundary on main, and out comes the back up. Oh my goodness, TTK! He gets the Carbon Crush onto the Strange, and he stops the Eye of Agamotto being able to punish the Emphasis position.
This guy's game sense is absolutely phenomenal. Vinny now pushing forward as the group, 50% and climbing now. Terra to follow. We're going to get that full pressure pushing. Mash out of here. .1 going to 100 Thieves now. Pushing into the subway coverage change. as we said here, Vicky, and what do you expect to see from swaps of OUG?
I mean, it's Kraken impact time. It's straight up Kraken impact time. Yeah, well, actually, no, it's going to be dive counter. So they looked at 100 Thieves composition, and they're going to be swapping over to the Hella.
They did ban. Oh, they didn't ban the Namor for OUG. They banned the Namor for no, they banned the Hella for 100 Thieves.
Trying to get these off angles, get your squid set up, but it's gonna be tough to do when Terra and TTK are both locked and loaded. You can see the seduction into the impact. We choose to go that route, but it's Vinny just doing it the old-fashioned way. He's gonna be a hero that doesn't speak a lot, but his ult speaks volumes as he charges up shortly due. Gonna get Terra out of here though. That's definitely gonna help them just get the aggression off. But as you said, the momentum is gonna continue to push.
OUG are going to keep pushing as well. Sonic Seduction versus Psionic Seduction. But Taro Cookie gets the better with the hitscan taking down the storm. And we're going to see 100 Thieves start to
Ooh, what a crazy kill on the Namor.
against that Namor. And they're really holding on because Vinny and Terra are about to hit the wombo combo. Can OUG position around it, or are they going to lose all of their team in one fell swoop?
Yeah, there's not a lot
You do have the Sue Storm out.
They were able to at least survive last time with the Atom, but this time, obviously, you've got Taro now on the Hella, who's not even going to be in the first fight to find it. It's going to be Taro.
What a whiff.
Here. Spell's going to bring Taro back, but okay. I have to say, great job surviving what was going to be the onslaught there from Vinny. The Kraken impact did not follow, and at this point, just trying to escape Vinny. Good pressure.
It was DOP. DOP comes on through. Yeah, Strangling Presence manages to find the hit, but it's DOP who buys the space back with the Meteor M, puts the pressure onto Terra so he doesn't feel confident going for the follow-up of the Kraken impact, and off of the back of that, OUG stabilized the hold.
Huge small play there from DRP, or big play. Small thing, big play, as I like to say, but looking at it now.
At this point, you just burned the Kraken.
TTK already back around. I mean, how is this absolutely possible?
I mean, Molan ran too with the Horn of Proteus.
Hella doesn't have any ult.
Well, with the Earthbound problem.
Yeah, you do have two support ults to deal with. This is kind of tough, and we know that they know that there's two support ults because Sue hasn't ulted. Rocket now ults.
Gets picked. The Tidal Dirge team up. It doesn't just do damage, it's got slow on the properties too.
Yeah, and that anti-dive you just highlighted. Now, whenever you get that first win, it makes it so much easier. It's that first win that you got to get, then you can set up, get that high ground, get ready.
Yo, who said Rocket was a terrible healer?
Be able to collapse
Or not that good?
with him as they just continue to hunt down their prey. Vinny now as
I think I know who said that.
that backline that he did so well in
And I disagree still.
You have Delena that can go with the dance execution. It's gonna be wow.
They don't
Delena
fall
out
for
of
it.
here. That's wow.
It was a bait. Taro Cookie knew it was a bait to get the Psylocke more space to get into position to use down to the butterflies.
I completely disagree with it.
Complete perfection there. They escaped all of it. I mean, Terra had no impact, quite literally there on the Bucky. And great rotation here from Match. I mean, what a huge defensive effort from 100 Thieves, but OUG matching it with this quick switch of the combo. Laurent gets another pick on Terra, but Millennia getting it done, at least making this somewhat of a fair this fight. Delena has to nail this dance execution. DRP throwing it down, the connection's not there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who said that was a terrible, Rocket was not that good of a healer anymore. I hear lying.
There's some help from Millennia. He's gonna go for the other DRP trying to stay.
There was.
Another fight after this. OUG don't commit ultimates. They know that they're going to lose. They're down to the butterflies. They have nothing to be able to stop it. They don't want as well to stagger themselves out. So they all let the Psylocke get those eliminations so that now they can swap over to things like Venom, Molan run onto the Atom to have the Soulbind, and you have an advantage into this next fight. You just have to survive the ultimates that are hunting.
Down to like 5 seconds when this fight happens.
Punisher, now on overtime, everyone's got to walk directly into him.
Yeah, this is OUG's fight to lose. I mean, they have everything.
Punisher.
I love Molan Ron here on the
Heroes on the Punisher.
GRP with that shotgun, gonna be a quick res to bring him back to the fight, but that is gonna give them plenty of momentum pushing forward. Here's the show, keeping the team alive with the sustain, and that just helps Punisher fuel the fire that much more. Vinny finding more of that venom.
The Kraken.
Throws down the Kraken again. Terra though, it's Terra v Terra. My goodness.
The res!
Oh,
Molan
wait!
run. Oh no! They tried it so much. You could see the game plan starting to
Yes.
form, right? But unfortunately, the strategist ultimates from 100 Thieves, like, they were just so bull.
I wish you could see the camera on both of us. She's pointing at the res, I'm pointing at the point. It all collides.
Oh my god.
OUG with a monumental defense to try to keep things their way on point 2 was not enough. 100 Thieves is going to be taking this first match in the round robin of this group to get the first win over OUG. Wow, Moxie, what a way to open things up. As well.
What a
The
game.
100 Thieves looking really,
Let's look at this real quick. Look at these stats, man. 28 and 6, 33 5, 37 8, 36 7. It's a heavy team diff. I mean, the healers tried, I guess. Alright, I'll catch you in the next game.
Isolate the both of them. If they're running the Groot, you put the pressure on either the Groot or the Winter Soldier so that if one isn't in the fight, they're not going to commit both of those ultimates. At the same time, we saw him go over to Captain America to try to be like, okay, I'm going to run to objective, I'm going to draw as much attention as possible, the rest of my team are going to be able to get that free passage to walk onto objective, everyone's going to look to peel me, my Solok's going to be able to get into position, use Dance to the Butterflies, get all of the eliminations in the backline. Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they were so focused on the strategy that was helping them win that the point was left out of there. They had to keep everybody up to roll with the res being ready to go. I mean, that was going to give them a huge advantage on the flip. I was thinking OUG could pull that off, but yeah, to your point, not a lot of things to slow down Bucky, but they had it. They had that setup, and just the flow of the ultimates weren't even connecting. I thought the Terra pick over to Punisher was actually a bit risky going to that last point, but paid dividends as the shotgun quickly found the symbiote there on our first matchup. I mean, that was our first one. What a way to get things going. Any final thoughts on 100 Thieves and OUG and what you saw?
I mean, it's just going to show meta, right? Because that's the thing. 4.5, these are the first matches that we're getting to see the professionals play on 4.5, and it was a matter of who's going to be able to adapt faster is going to be the one who's at advantage at this LAN, and it looks like 100 Thieves, they're already on the new meta. They're up and running all of the new comps.
And for those that don't know, if you saw maybe on X, yeah, Terra, he was in the hospital yesterday trying to figure some things out. So he's not even in full form. You know, he's only in Super Saiyan 1. Who knows what else we are going to see from them. But that's 100 Thieves to kick things off in this first bit of the stage. But listen, we are just now setting the foundation here in the group stage to go to the knockout stage. Again, the stage is being built right below us. And next up, what a match.
What is that out there beside my computer? What is it?
So, we set up a new Wi-Fi system, but because your computer. Okay. What is going on? I am back. Okay, so we're still 2-0 because they won the 100 Thieves and won the first match, which was capture the point. Okay, let me be right back.
what it takes to become the best of the best.
The fight is gonna happen right here, right now.
Hello and welcome back to Atlanta, Georgia in the grand finals here for Marvel Rivals Ignite. Again, I am Cozy, joined by Moxie. We just finished 100 Thieves versus OUG, and now we've got an absolute banger lined up, Moxie, in our next matchup.
Citadel versus Crazy Raccoon, and I mean, I was so happy when I saw that we were the ones that they get to take this game, because Citadel and Crazy Raccoon, like, they're two teams that are very similar in terms of the identity that they like playing and also the aggression. Like, Crazy Raccoons, you give them space, they'll take it. Citadel, you don't give them space, they'll take it themselves and make it.
Yeah, absolutely. Citadel, probably one of my favorite teams to watch in the midseason at LAN. Just the way that they flow and the talent that they have at the roster and the coach position as well. We'll get to meet them here in a moment as we bring up their roster. But I have to highlight, because we're not going to look at the coach, so I want to highlight him first. We can actually hear him in the background, just wiles up. It's Sala. What a great coach, and he's actually in charge of a lot of what the bands are there for the team. Just what he brings, the energy, is what kind of defines Citadel and what they're able to do.
Yeah, and Citadel is one of those defining teams. They sort of innovate. They're very similar in that aspect to teams like FlightQuest and also Na'Vi, where a lot of people look to see what they're doing with the new metas, and I mean, it's such a Citadel-coded meta, right? We can see so many of these players getting to see as well. Polly, we're going to be seeing this player a whole heck of a lot. We're going to be talking about him even more, because he was one of those people who struggled. He was known for things like the Captain America, right, in mid-season, and then Envy, they cracked the code. Just ban out the Captain America in Citadel. Don't get to put Polly onto that hero. Now, though, he plays everything. He went away and he plays literally every single Vanguard now, basically.
Yeah, and hey, listen, I mean, you can't talk about him without talking about Enzo on the other side, too. Some of the biggest Agamottos in the entire mid-season now back in action here for the Grand Finals. Can't wait to see what they're able to put together. I think this team really doesn't have a weakness. I think that's what makes them great. And you look at the duelist department, I mean, between Pokey and Tanuki, listen, that is just a duo I would not want to go up against in my own personal ladders.
Yeah, I mean, the Citadel Jeff NATO was so feared in Stage 2 that Virtus Pro actually banned it when they went on to combo against them. And you know what? Virtus Pro won that map. It was one of the strategies that Citadel had been relying on, given the fact that it entirely counters Invisible Boundary coming on through. But like you said, Citadel, they play everything. Like, all of the duelists, all of the strategists, all of the vanguards, no matter what you give them, they'll make do with it. They were one of the first teams that were really starting to run both the Rocket and the Ultron compositions coming on through, so I know for sure they've got some really fun compositions cooked on up. But one thing that I want to talk about for Crazy Raccoon, because this has been a matchup that I've wanted to do for so long, is NX, because this guy is absolutely stellar on the starboard.
Yeah, if you don't know Crazy Raccoon, this is a team to get to know. They have talent from top to bottom, and NX just an absolute animal in the duelist position. Again, I know a lot of you guys watching over in America don't get to know this team and see this team as much, and as we break down what they're able to do, I mean, I think this is actually going to be a good matchup. Citadel obviously is such a formidable team, but they've got everything that they need to win and get that success. You know, when we looked at OUG, the synergy wasn't quite there. This team has plenty of it.
Okay, well, they already have my heart for doing soda pop. Says the hero shots. Amazing, and I mean, like you said, they're absolute characters. Crazy Raccoons, they're going to be playing some really fun compositions. We can see Heian, who's really like the go-to Psylocke player coming on through, but he's also able to play things like the Winter Soldier, and I think like that was one of the things that the Asia teams struggled with in the mid-season. They had like one go-to composition, which was the Mantis, but then Mantis became the immediate go-to ban, and we didn't really get to see the adaptation come on through to be able to flex onto multiple different compositions. Looking at the Asia matches, looking at Crazy Raccoons going up against, you know, the likes of Gen G and then also Reject, they were already showing that they could flex over to all of the different compositions that we're still going to be seeing today. We get to see here in the highlights they were playing things like the Adam. They've already been playing the Loki Adam Mantis compositions coming on through. They've started playing more Jeff as well, which is a big thing.
Yeah, Ribisoko too and JT3, what they can put together, they have a deep bench as well. I mean, they have players that can flex in, they have different things happen to them over the course of the tournament here. And listen, just as that core strategist build, I mean, we obviously see Sun Goon here play Luna in this clip. Great Luna, but the Invis, kind of that staple for the team, if you will. And that's where I think it's going to be the big heartbeat behind it. Are we going to see Citadel play that, what we would expect, a bit more of that aggressive approach that Citadel likes to play, and that's going to get the strategist off their back feet and a little bit more rough. Love the Black Widow, by the way, there. Quick little, that's the first of that at the tournament.
Yeah, Vital getting to come on through here. We sometimes get to see him, and he plays things like the Atom really, really well. Like his hit scan prowess on the Atom is just crazy strong, but so too is one of the pickups that this team was able to find off of their success in MLC. It's Lastro. This guy, they added him to the team. He's now the main shot caller as well for the team coming on through, but he brings so much experience already having been a pro in a very similar game. So we're going to get to see that macro sense really develop for this team too.
And this is a team that's thirsty for more. I mean, both of them, you know, for Citadel, second place might as well be nothing. Like, first place is their whole goal, what they aim for. They got that in that group stage heading in, or the seeding to get in. Second after that. But when it comes to Crazy Raccoon, they weren't even there in China for the mid-season. I know that crushed them. Now they're going to really showcase what they can put together here on the biggest stage for Marvel Rivals thus far.
And we're going to be starting off on Domination, as is the norm. So let's have a look and see which Domination map we're going to be headed over to. It's either going to be Burning T'Challa, Hell's Heaven, Krakoa, or Celestial Husk, and it's going to be Hell's Heaven, despite the fact that
Looks like a pretty green Hell's Heaven there.
That it was Krakoa coming on for. No, we're headed over to Hell's Heaven, and immediately the ban draft. Like, Citadel are going to be so happy. This was their comfort map coming on through. They were basically undefeated on that map type all the way back in stage 1 until they lost a map to Virtus Pro with it, and it means that Tanuki, his hero pool, has just become a much bigger problem for Crazy Raccoons to have to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, expect to see a bunch of Baby Shark here too. I mean, Hell's Heaven is such a fun one for me because Domination is already such, can go either way depending on how the game flow is, but even on Hell's Heaven, even more so. There's so many more opportunities for the environmental eliminations, but also the way that the map flows all together, I think really complements a bit of communication here. And when we look at Hell's Heaven, I want to ask you this, favorite Domination map?
Hell's Heaven.
Is it Hell's Heaven? I had a feeling. I'm a Krakoa guy, but I do like Hell's Heaven as well. What do you expect to see Citadel play here?
Starlord. It's probably going to be like, we're going to see a lot of Starlord, we're going to be seeing a lot of dive as well. Like, Hell's Heaven is such a good dive map.
Yeah.
It's really, really strong. It forces a lot of teams, if they're not running dive, to go into very specific rotations. If you look at a map like Eldritch Monument, if you're up against a dive composition, you can't go main. You've got to take side room, which means that you then lose monopoly of the rest of the space. So many of those angles open up to the other team just for the start of those fights, rather than actually getting to take it, win it, and then set up for the next one. But something to talk about is definitely that Starlord, because I'm expecting him not to make it for Hell's Heaven.
Alright, I'm back. Let's get it.
To be able to hide behind. And I mean, my jaw was on the floor when I was looking back at some of those gameplays of Crazy Raccoons versus Rejects, because NX had the coolest Starlord play I have ever seen from any duelist. You know what he did, Cozy? Right, I'm gonna set this in. He's looking around, he's not looking at a Magneto. There's a Mag who's charging up ultimate behind him, and off of the sound cue alone, he hits his iframe on the right click and dodges it frame perfectly for that Meteor M to impact into one of the pillars behind him in Eldritch Monument.
I've heard so much about him as a player and just the level. We have a lot of great Star-Lords here, but I've just heard what this man can do, and you're right, there's a lot of good room for dive and the peekaboo moments and get good little coverage to go around. But for me, what we saw a lot of America too, with the Jeff comes the Atom, so we did get plenty of Atom Warlock play in here, but also we got a little spiciness of Angela from time to time, especially I believe, the name escapes me on this certain map type, but right
Super
there
Soldier Factory.
Oh, yes. Super, I mean,
The
there's
second
just
you said
so
Angela,
many.
yeah, Lava Pit and Environmentals. Anyone who has an opportunity to push someone, so like you said, Jeff with it, Jeff just having that immediate go sign of I don't have to really walk away from a fight for so long and potentially get picked before you can get people off the map, and then Angela with the Assassin's Charge being able to just spearhead people off of the map.
The creative ways too to save themselves. I've seen Emma's go diamond form, kick up and make it out. The old Magneto rising from the ground with the meteor M's that they didn't want to call, but they have to. Hell's Heaven, I feel like just always such a great stage when we do jump into Domination here. For Citadel too, I feel like this team, when you look at what they want to do, I mean, again, if they did their homework, Captain America is not going to be available. G and Moxie, I got to highlight right away when I looked at OUG. Again, the talent's there. We saw some good stage when we do jump into Domination here. For Citadel too, I feel little. That's the first of that at the tournament.
Oh no. Is it only best out of 2 or 3? Interesting.
To save themselves, I've seen anything but, right? I mean, Paulie has great flexibility in what he can bring.
One of them gets fanned out, that's okay. Enzo's going to be able to flex onto something like the Magneto, or the Emma, or the Strange, and just get to be that anchor vanguard, while Polly is going to be going in and disrupting because, oh my goodness, the guy just does not die.
And I feel like with this team too, and we're seeing it here at Ignite, there's a coach buff. I mean, definitely what a coach can provide for the team, not only mentality-wise, because I'm telling you, if you guys haven't heard him yet, he's going to make his way through the microphone at some point there at LAN, and definitely on the big stage. Again, if you are just now coming in, this right now, we're just setting the stage, the foundation of what's going to be the knockout stage in the grand finals. We can hear the stage being built. Quite literally, it's going to be setting up the stage there for around Halloween time. Look forward to that madness, what these teams have to bring. But yeah, you have the coaches buff with that team. But I'm telling you, the way that this team operates, even off of the field, if you will, I see more friendship and community with them than I have most of the other teams here, which I think is special.
Yeah, well, they boot camped.
Yep.
They found out that they were going to
Lots of it.
Atlanta, and they literally, out of their own pocket, arranged for their own space to be able to stay. They had all of their players there, and everyone's seen on socials all of the good pictures when they went on essentially a tour of every single fan fiction in America to be able to play it. Everyone's also seen the tears coming on through. And I mean, I talked to Citadel, I said, was that purely rage baiting or was that serious? And they said, yeah, it was serious. Like, they genuinely do believe that teams like Chopper Mac are on the same level as Virtus Pro, and you know what? I'm kind of there with them too.
I live for it. I love those tier lists. I love the healthy competition. Behind us, we're hearing the clap that they do in Sala. Because the clap, right? They say they all clap together because if they can't even land a clap together, how are they going to do teamwork and comps together, right?
It's the dive. So basically, Polly tends to lead it because he's the one who leads all of the communication in the dive, and they count down, and then everybody at that same time goes for the clap. And when you go for the clap, that would be the moment when everybody would hit. And as you say, if you're running dive, everybody needs to hit at the same time. Otherwise, you're going to have one person getting too much damage because they go in too early and booking it, and hopefully that's not a Vanguard player because that's your damage sponge.
Yeah.
And if your duelist hits after your Vanguard's already started leaving, they're going to get picked immediately.
For me, you know, it was kind of in the midseason, we have a lot of the battle of EMEA versus America, and that's where I want to see the Asia region step up and see what we have. Obviously, we saw what OUG did for China, and they're still putting some pieces together. Just talked to that team. They're ready to roll here for the next one. But when it comes to the Asian regions and what they can put together, the Asian regions, I feel like we don't know what to expect because Crazy Raccoon, they do so well against their own competition, but we haven't seen them here in the land stage comparative region to region on the same ping and everything.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons for that is that the Asia teams, they run very similar compositions to each other. So like their insta bans was actually Emma because they both like running dive, which means that the Mantis would be able to get through. Something that I for sure do not believe is going to occur here for a moment. You cannot give Citadel access to one-sided Mantis, and that's one of, I think, the problems for a lot of those Asia teams, like because they play such similar play styles, when they go up against some of the international teams and they run so many different things and it's not just a mirror composition, suddenly you're getting counter comps and playing into a mirror, your cooldown rotations changes entirely. Like, you have to play for second better of those resources rather than getting to go super aggressive and using a lack of resources from the other side to be able to find a moment of weakness.
Yeah, what's cool about this compared to mid-season as well is the server time that these players have had is a little bit less than last time. And so last time they had not only more time, you know, in Guangzhou and to get set up there, but also in the server, the meta's still not only developing, but you also have the LAN meta that happens. I mean, we saw what Rad at the time, now Navi, what they brought, right? And I don't expect something as crazy, potentially, but right now, you know, speaking to a lot of these teams, they're still buttoning up everything together and what they want to roll with. We didn't see Daredevil at all last game.
We haven't seen him just yet.
Kind of hoping to let the devil out here and what they've been able to do. Again, we highlighted why not as much, but because we saw more of the Psylocks kind of make their way through in that first option for the duelist position.
I mean, I think it's going to be really rough, though, for Crazy Raccoons to, like, approach this ban draft, because the thing about, like, Citadel, like I said, they play everything, but it being Hell's Heaven, Dive becomes a problem, Black Panther becomes a problem. Also, if there's one person that I would expect to see wanting to immediately play Daredevil on day one of the tournament, it's Tanuki. He loves his melee characters. They've been trying to make things like the Magic with the...
I mean... haven't seen much of Crazy Raccoon, so I don't know who they usually play. Oh, looks like we're going right into it.
Between Moxie and myself, Citadel Gaming versus Crazy Raccoon Here's a ban phase, what we like to call it, the old Mantis ban. We'll see if we see something different.
There's no way. This has to be. Oh my goodness, they did it!
Look at
No!
us. Look at us, Moxie.
I said that's the thing that they do every single
I like
time.
the Jeff, though.
Crazy Raccoons going to be taking out the Emma, which means that Mantis gets Spur, and we're going to be seeing Citadel taking out the Jeff, which means that, yeah, that Mantis is going to be up available potentially for both teams here. But we're actually going to see, yeah, Citadel take the Jeff instead.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, taking a look, I love the Jeff ban right off the gate and the Jeff save because we just talked about the environmental and what they're able to do with the hero, the Atom as well. So right now, I'm going to give the tip of the cap to Citadel for their pick and ban to start things off. Let's see how they adjust in the later half. It's not just that first bit of the draft, it's getting into it. The Star-Lord gone. We thought that would happen. You thought we'd see a lot of, with that with Citadel, but no, they did their homework there.
I mean, it's going to be the Star-Lord getting removed, but that also means that we're still going to be seeing it potentially up for the side of Crazy Raccoons with the Mantis, which means that the generation of that Galactic Legend is going to be very fast indeed, as we're going to be seeing Citadel now removing the Emma, so they're definitely going to want to be playing Dive as well, as the Jeff save has now pushed Crazy Raccoons into going for the Venom Burn, so that Symbiotic Shenanigans is not up for the play.
Yeah, no mother this time around, double banned with the Captain America save. That is huge. Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not seen Paul on his crowd, get ready because he can quite literally do it all day, the man himself. This is one of the most feared here in LAN at the Vanguard position. Last ban here, setting up for Crazy Raccoon when you got the Captain America. Which way do you think they want to roll here, Moxie? There's a few ways I'd go about it. Having Adam,
Bucky,
maybe Adam
yeah.
the Buck.
I mean, banning the Bucky.
So your Star-Lord save coming on first, so that Citadel can't target out of it, but it's actually going to be, oh, you know what it is? It's the Loki save with the Mantis, so that they can guarantee get the damage boost,
Up,
with the Vibrant Vitality and Deific
Might as well get
team
some
up.
team up.
Oh boy, they're gonna have so much damage boost, and it's not even really like a Star-Lord ban coming on for their duelists either. They're gonna have so many cycles of these ults.
We just talked about Matt Murdock not making an appearance, but we might. Nope, he's. Yeah, of course. I fell for the old Tanuki special. But yeah, taking a look, it's one team like the comp a bit more, but yeah, you're right. The damage boosting capabilities of this team below is scary. That's why you might as well have that Ultron to come into play with the Star-Lord as well. And so I do like the comp down here. This is going to be very interesting, and these teams are going to have to adjust through the first fight.
So as well, we're getting to see that Ultron come on through. Like, yes, he's been weakened, but he's still very, very strong alongside the Star-Lord. Plus, he makes up for one of the main weaknesses of Loki. Loki having his primary heal actually be tied to AoE. He's rubbish at especially because the Star-Lord is going to be maneuvering around. He's going to be trying to hide behind the sword. He's going to be dodging all the damage coming on through, which means he's going to be dodging healing from his team as well. So you put the Ultron in, and you're going to be able to keep NX up. This entire composition is making NX get to play with as much as he possibly can. So for the side of Citadel, it's going to be about depriving the resources from the Star-Lord and hitting the backline instead.
Absolutely, it's a lovely point. That was even before the nerfs to him. He was bad at healing flyers, now even worse. Inzo with the Strange, just wait to see what this man can pull as a Sorcerer Supreme as well. And the Hawkeye from Tanuki, we see an Icy Arrow sometimes here, or a push arrow to get a little bit of disruption, but we're going to have Inzo. Look at that preparation. Love to see right off the bat going aggressive.
It's also used to stop the Strange Portal from the other side because it goes all the way through the map, including that cover, and Citadel now are going to be in a position to cut off Crazy Raccoon's rotation. They knew that the Star-Lord was still going to be up for grabs for NX, so what do? Get into a position where they're going to be able to mark the Star-Lord when he approaches.
Yeah, we saw Rad over there for America pull that off a couple of times as the teams clash right away. This is a point that's not taken fast too many times, but oh my goodness, Citadel already halfway up and climbing. Good little escape there from Nello, trying to hunt there for finding the real Loki as they continue to push in the aggression right off the rip there from Citadel Gaming now. Good rotation over. It's going to be Pauly though with the first lap. Good trade-off from J-Mac, but Inzo and Melio get the best to get the point rolling.
J-Mac still going to be there on the Captain America looking to stall out, but like you said, it is going to be Citadel walking away with that cap. So everyone from the side of Crazy Raccoon is going to look to get out as quick as possible and not get staggered. Can J-Mac make it to his team? Yes, he can. The heals are going to be coming on through. NX 50% of that first Galactic Legend, and that goes to show how much pressure Citadel are putting on that Star-Lord.
Yeah, Inzo at 83% is absolutely comical in one fight, just showing what he can do there on the Sorcerer Supreme. Now pushing in immediately. This is good. I love this play here coming from J-Mac, and it's going to be the good follow
nothing to be able to stop him either. He makes it out with Seung-hoon. There's no one shot. Tanuki's going to be able to fully carry the Mantis out, which means no LOS to stack up the damage boost or the heal ticks. And still Citadel are in control of this fight. Crazy Raccoons think it's winnable though. Freedom Charge is going to come on through, and that just means that Melee with the butterfly.
What a crazy Sonic play.
Eliminations, but first has to clear through the doppelgangers instead. Cancels the ultimate early, so his position isn't too predictable. And then lets Citadel go for another fight.
Yeah, one of the best hard counters, right? It's going to be that Loki and the clones to take up a lot of those sword sweeps here now. It's pushing in, just tick, tick, goes the timer, 70% up. It's going to force the invisible boundary, though. Alex going to keep the team safe in the Roman Coliseum. Slam down from J3, does not connect. Instead, a quick trade there on Inex. The key factor of this team not able to make an impact thus far, and Melio and Pauly just sweep up the rest. This is a perfect performance so far, and answer from CT.
I do wonder though how they're going to deal with the Galactic Legend coming on through from NX. They don't have a defensive option against it. I think it's just going to be aggression. Like honestly, Enzo might just build up Agamotto and use it against the Starlord in the sky so that they can disrupt NX. And even if he manages to iframe through it, he should still be able to get hit by the follow-up damage. Out comes the Galactic Legend, but it's a little bit early. The Strange just floats in front of him with the shield, and Citadel just hide behind cover.
Yeah, I think maybe they thought, okay, well, we might as well use it before they have anything for it. But yeah, they were able to just rotate. Ends up trying to throw up the shield a little bit. Love that from the player. But now Pauly getting the best yet again of the strategist. Alex does go down here, and with a quick res there from Rocket. This does give Crazy Raccoon plenty of time, but not if Enzo has anything to do as he opens the eye, but quickly shuts it with the sleep Moxie. But once again, this has just been a complete sustained performance from Citadel Gaming.
And Tanuki too is going to be able to come up through and get the HF onto the Magneto, who just isn't able to keep up the ult charge. Like, Meteor M is not building at the same time as Tanuki's its jab. Still, Citadel did lose control of that point in the fight, and now Crazy Raccoon, we should see the strength of this composition. With the amount of damage boost that they have for the Starlord, it's honestly a very likely reality that we see this go from 0 to 100% unless Citadel win this next fight here and come on through with the Dance of the Butterflies and clean the slate.
Yeah, they got the Freedom Charge, plenty of things to keep the team up defensively. But yeah, Melio, do look out here. He's going to try to find an opportunity. Cloak Bubble already going to be popped there from the side of Blastro, and immediately it's going to be Pauly getting the Freedom Charge with J-Mac matching it. It's the old classic that we saw in the MCU once again. Now we've got Seung-hoon throwing up the Mantis Ult, keeping things alive, and Melio not getting any connection with that. So you're right, this is probably going to go the distance at this point. J-Mac getting that quick follow-up. I expect this to go all the way.
Blastro gets picked though. That's a huge exit from Citadel, and that might not be an exit. That might be an open.
Sheesh.
Thought that it was going to be winnable for their opponent. Had to commit in with the Meteor M to be able to finish it off, and we're going to be seeing a full reset coming through from Citadel if they're allowed out, because J-Mac on the Captain America is relentless.
This is what I'm here for. I've seen Crazy Raccoon against these competitions we did not get to see, and they are doing a great job here at Charging. Ready up to go, Galactic Legends ready. They do have plenty to answer now within Kin, even if they want to do a little bit of Whirlpool, don't expect
Invis boundary though. This is the worry. Crazy Raccoons have to wait, so now comes Galactic Legend, but they're not even going to use Invis boundary against the Tanuki. Just gets the E.
Oh no. Oh no.
Crazy Raccoon can hold it. Oh my god.
Great job there from Tanuki, keeping the team good to go.
Ooh, crazy kill on the cap.
Good stagger now, 88% climbing. Alex now forced to get the boundary up and looking what they can respond with. I mean, Melio's going to have to nail this dance if they're going to look to get this thing.
You should be able to bolt it so quickly, but you can see Crazy Raccoons.
Bro, it bounced back so many times. I thought I heard Daredevil was
have been bought the opportunity to go for the
batons.
aggressively to hit into Citadel's backline and deny the line of sight from both the Invis and the Jeff to keep the team up. Out comes the Dance of the Butterflies, and all of the damage is stacked. Crazy Raccoons just not getting the opportunity to use the Soul Resurgence from the Mantis because the pick had come through.
Spaceball special up, slam down, ends up with a great deep.
I saw the vision. I didn't believe in it. I'm not gonna lie.
Now is Crazy Raccoon trying to keep things rolling. They do have the Mantis ult though for the continued sustain. Pauly going to come up a little bit later than J-Mac, but coming just in time there to keep Citadel Gaming and the pressure on. Trying to get that point and get them off is the key to this thing with only picks.
Tanuki has the play.
Pick on J-Mac, that's the one they needed there, the pop to finish with Pauly.
Tanuki too with the Itch Jab should have the heal sustain alongside the Seraphim Shield from the Doctor Strange.
Ah, jeez.
And Hearty through the Galactic Legend. And Crazy Raccoons, unfortunately, are going to have to send one of their players onto that objective. Otherwise, overtime burns out. NX, he's talking, he's leaving.
There's no way he actually stalled for long enough.
J-Mac, and it's enough. Crazy Raccoons continue.
Yeah, they're able to go even though we have a couple people coming a bit back from the respawn room, taking an extra tour now. JT3 though, trying to stay alive the best they
Tanuki.
the right time? Absolutely huge there. Throw in good sustain and
Lastro,
patience there from
the ult.
Lastro.
Lastro's gonna get the
Lastro,
ult.
come on, ult. There we go. Coming up with the quick damage boost into the healing. Great patience, I've got to say, from Lastro here as he's going to continue to throw it out. 6-5-4, throwing it down with the amplifier to match. Look at this patience.
They've still got
Oh my god.
Cosmic on Amplify.
What a play.
They're going to lose Enzo.
What a stalwart stall.
Ken to be able to bring him back. Alex gets the invis boundary up. This overtime has been going for so long. Out comes the Eye of Agamotto, but the force physics from Alex sends him out of it.
Oh, but he caught Belio.
Goes up, we do have the dance ready. It's going to be activated right now, trying to find more. So many Loki clones, though. This is not going to get much of the connection they're looking for. On top of the undefeatable, does bait that out, though. That does help the team in what I'm sure is going to be a continued overtime fight. But right now, it's going to be Crazy Raccoon looking to make a mark here in the grand finals as they're pushing out, throwing through. Inzo's got that Agamotto, looking for the big stunts he's known for. But first, baseball special. Purple ball goes up, goes down, and it misses. They're hitting the backboard, and off it goes Inzo with Yago.
NX has got another Galactic Legend. Out comes the solid ultimate regen domain from Lashra. Is going to be able to keep the team up and alive from the side of Crazy Raccoon.
Never mind.
Tanuki carrying players out.
Maybe this is CTG's.
And the numbers to be able to start burning.
This is CTG's. Oh my god.
Control will flip over to the side of
Oh my god. Oh my god. The CTG's.
Crazy Raccoon's going to be able to touch.
Well, that's one way to open things up, right? I mean, I think Citadel loves playing when there's only a pixel left in the overtime as well. Both times they recap, there was nothing left. I was worried they were just going to step off there at the first fight, able to keep things going through, and just a perfect example of ult usage there to keep things alive. That Alex ult to be able to help out with the Agamotto was massive. Going into this next one, though, and even what they had to use first, let's look at the stats. I mean, Melio only going down once with Tanuki. That's going to be huge there for what they're able to offer.
I mean, the really impressive thing is that Melio's been able to match damage with NX, who's getting damage boosted on the Psylocke.
Yeah.
Like, that Psylocke damage too is so precise. You can see that it's being channeled into 8 final hits, which means that Melio is hitting his targets and then cleaning them up. Which means because you're finding those eliminations so quickly, Crazy Raccoons aren't getting to actually channel those hits into Strategist ultimate charge. So they're not getting to really play off of faster ultimate cycles, which is felt even more so given the fact that they're running a triple Strategist line, which is then cannibalizing the heal opportunities.
And I know we're on Hell's Heaven, but Shang Hoon has just been seen the respawn room for this map. I mean, 10 eliminations. They're going to go over to that Loon and try to get things rolling for the team here. And another quick portal from Inzo. I always love the aggression that we see here on this map in particular here. And once again, this is the one that we highlighted, right? The CS Kin is going to be able to offer a lot. Inzo, wow, found quickly the Ultron in the sky. And that is just so tough to recover from here on the early opening.
Yeah, and no rocket. Crazy Raccoons had swapped off of it to go for Ultron, Luna, and Mantis instead, so no way to bring the Ultron back, which means that Citadel have the numbers advantage and the control of point currently as Ken drops the Cosmic Yawn Amplifier, and let Citadel move from taking that 1 inch into taking an entire mile.
Yeah, doesn't have the Mantis, but plenty of that damage boost there from Kin, doing a great job syncing up with Melio and getting plenty of that damage. J-Mac, though, continues to be a great camera. We highlighted Polylop. Look what this man's able to do. Alex, though, and Melio clean up the back line as once again they send them over, and they've got that. They got the point ready. Now they're just cooking it up.
Yeah, Invis Foundry is just such a good reaction to Soul Resurgence coming on through from Lastro, because it really forces them into playing inside that ultimate so they don't get the to be able to run onto one of those targets. It does free up, however, the Galactic Legend coming on through from the side of NX, especially because they don't have a Magneto in play currently, but we've seen Enzo be able to shield with the Doctor Strange. Out comes the dance of the butterflies. This is a Citadel special. Put the pressure on before your opponent expects it, and force an ultimate before they're even on the point.
Yeah, absolutely. And you said I think that is going to be their key to success, but they've allowed them to rotate indoors and use the environment to their advantage. That's what we continue to see as Enzo throws out the Agamotto. That's going to set up the quick. It's Jeff time, the baby shark dude, delete, as we like to say here. He's got 2 and he's looking for more. What a great 2 to get as well. Going Magneto, sometimes you have to judge if you go off the map or not. That's the time to go off.
Yeah, I mean, the Eye of Agamotto just means that Tanuki doesn't have to worry about any resources coming on through from Crazy Raccoon. And like you said, they're able to find those eliminations. Crazy Raccoon know that, okay, this fight's done, we've got to reset. If we let them take too much, they're going to be able to rebuild their ultimate economy. We're not going to be able to open up with a full-pocketed Galactic Legend coming on through from the side of NX. They just have to be able to actually get into a position where that ultimate can find not just an elimination, but space, monopoly for the point itself. As NX has been able to close up the distance, gets the max bubble, tries to find the pressure, looking to hide away from it, now get clutched onto.
Absolute delete button there, but again, yeah, able to hide behind the pillar outside of the one hit there. We're going to have the dance throwing up, and yeah, to your point, love the setup there from Enzo. One of the pure strangers of
Oh yeah, bro.
does the roll so well. It's going to be the quick meteor in the sky.
That's just You know,
To Georgia, continue to put the sword down. Team up's gone. Melee still connects though. Inzo's got that augmental.
struggling to kill a raccoon, you hit him with a giant meteor
They
M.
have no way of dealing with it either. They don't have the CC immunity coming on through from either the Luna or the Ultron ult, and JD Free's not going to be able to avoid it with the Meteor MCAS either. So for Citadel here, they just need one fight win. If they manage to clear Crazy Raccoons off in one go as well, there's no opportunity for a Strange Portal to come back. We don't go into that massively, insanely long overtime the way that we had in the previous map.
Yeah, and
Ref!
right whenever we
Stop, ref! Ref!
again, I think we're just revving them up as we take a look at what was the key to success now for Citadel.
Ref, play the game, ref. This is not the time to do something, ref.
They've got to slow down what has been that sustain, upping the point over and over. And for me, when you look at that first point, outside of the portal play, what was the big highlight for you that just allowed them to get right back into it?
Loki.
Yeah.
Straight up Loki. I mean, NX was really the driving factor that allowed them to have the opportunity to set up the Strange Portal, right? He went in, he gets to utilize the insane amounts of mobility and survivability that Starlight has on his own. He has 2 iframes, which automatically reload his primary as well, but that just meant that he was able to live on his own long enough for the Strange Portal to come up, and normally when we talk about Strange Portals, you have to have an ultimate to actually be able to have staying power after that portal's come through. Traditionally a strategist ultimate. Loki here is able to sort of cheat. He's the god of mischief, you know, he cuts some corners. He gets to come on through with a regen domain, and because as well they're still like running the Mantis at that opportunity, those regen domains, that wider in the AoE reach, and they also have damage boost, which means that if you're playing inside of them, not only are you living, you're rebuilding your ultimate economy incredibly quickly, which means that last row, boom, instant God of Mischief off of the swap, and out comes the rocket copy.
And great patience from him. He had the rocket build. It seemed like an eternity there. I mean, if I was in the same shoes, would have
Thank you.
Boost was going to be the advantage there for Crazy Raccoon, and the comfortability of comp, I think, there for Citadel Gaming. But they're matching stride for stride. I mean, there's only been one clear pick there. Everything else has been hidden away and tucked away, and that is just how you win this game, because you'll beat the leading
We'll be back when it started.
can do. So I want to give the props to Citadel, just having the good game sense and awareness, when to rotate and when to utilize their strategist ultimates to push forward. But Moxie, I mean, listen, we saw point one. You know, we still have a match ready to go. They can definitely come back if we see what we have rest for the first point here in Hell's Heaven.
Yeah, I mean, NX is going to be set up with a team already in control of the space, with all of the damage boost, and now having 4 pillars of the point to actually be able to hide his position around us. Kind of pulled the short straw when it came to the first sub-map of Hell's Heaven. If you're a flyer like Solid, you want either Eldritch Monument or you want the map that we've now found ourselves on, Super Soldier Factory, because you have like all of the cover of those things. So because you're not running like an Invis Woman, we're not getting to see the shield stagger of the Guardian Shield in front of the flyer, which blocks out so much damage and also means that the flyer doesn't really have to worry about playing super aggressively. Also means that your Solid gets to go into a whole group of enemies rather than picking one specific target and the AoE of the Blaster Barrage to be able to get as
Actually, one of the most ridiculous.
for them to go fast at the moment. If the Galactic Legend does come on through, they're going to be able to prevent it. They just want to move their position on point so they can draw out the fight as long as possible and deny the dive.
Yeah, but once again, it's Speed King using it aggressively, and Inzo to match does get 2 with it, and down goes Lastro immediately. Inzo just completely closing that run now as they push through, fully committing. Love this approach here from Citadel Gaming. J-Mac trying to just keep their team alive as much as possible. Wow, look
Stop
at
the
the
portal!
beautiful portal stop from Tanuki. Swallows up the Strange. Off goes the maps to, wow, look at the survival as well.
Oh,
no!
Yeah. I
Played
mean,
with this food a little bit too much, huh?
Tanuki gets indigestion, but Citadel's still going to be very happy with the fact that they were able to prevent that portal play from coming on through. Vital does save it for Crazy Raccoons, though, coming on out with the Rage of Ultron. play into a re-engage. But they've got the Dance of the Butterflies, and Crazy Raccoons don't have anything to deal with it other than stacking, unless they can buy enough time for Fate of Both Worlds to be built.
Yeah, good readjustment. I mean, losing out the portal is absolutely going to be huge for the later half, but hey, you can win it right here, right now if you lock in and ready. But to your point, they have to deal with the lock. Good connection, but Melio is going to find the best of them. Down goes both of the core strategists, out goes the other. No healing left. This is going to be the swan song here for Crazy Raccoon, because guess what? Portal's gone, got eaten up just a moment ago. Agamotto out, but it's just going to be the last dance here as we find ourselves map 1 going to Citadel Gaming after the stall.
I mean, Crazy Raccoons, they're gonna try. We've got the Loki giving the regen domain to the Captain America so that J-Mac can hold for as long as possible.
Oh, the push off!
The push, yeah, the push.
Yeah,
Force
one man left.
physics, and then like it came so close to being able to draw out that overtime too, because Crazy Raccoons like Seung-Hoon pops the Fate of Both Worlds, which would have been plenty of healing to go onto point and potentially set up for the Angela swap to get push-offs onto Citadel's players so that you don't have to worry about having a healthy ultimate economy. But Citadel will be able to prevent it before the overtime starts burning down for too long, and it's fitting that Polly is going to be walking with the MVP, because his cap got through, and even though Venom, I think for most Vanguards, is going to be the better and higher priority of a pick, given the pick potential of Venom and Feast of the Abyss combined with Psylocke, it's truly a terrifying prospect. But Polly with the cap and Melio being able to coordinate off the space that the cap opened up, going for that really aggressive Dance of the Butterflies before Seung-Hoon gets the ultimate up, because you know, even if you're going up against a stack of strategists, your cap's going to be there, right by your side, on your left, to be able to deal all of that damage to take them down before the ult can be built.
On your left, on your right, yeah, he was just about everywhere for the team. Want to give my flowers to J-Mac. Thought they did a good job. Actually, look at damage front and damage block. Close to it. Yeah, a little bit more of that coordination, though. I felt like a lot of times it was J-Mac show just trying to stay, keep the team alive through it all. And that was a big difference of the strategist for me. That was the big highlight. To your answer, they almost always had either the aggressive tool needed or to shut down what was going to be the damage boost. Star-Lord, nothing was connecting there on that front. And Melio doing a perfect job just isolating two. Every time I think he got two from the quick swords. And it shows what you can do with just a quick, eat up from Tanuki. I respect him trying to stay alive. I respect him. He was close, almost had it there. But either way, shutting that down was the main key play for them.
Yeah, and I mean, like you said, it felt like a little bit of a bait in terms of like the ban draft. It kind of felt like they wanted NA to go for the Star-Lord, because then it's predictable and you have a game plan in motion already pre-prepared, which would mean that you know exactly what to do.
Absolutely, y'all. Well, we just saw a 2-0 from 100 Thieves at OUG. Will we see it again with Citadel Gaming and Crazy Raccoon? Don't go anywhere. We're going to reset again, reload, get these teams freshened up, and we'll be right back after this break.
Man. I mean, these are the powerhouse teams, 100 Thieves and Citadel Gaming. And then it's going to be OUG versus this Vincier Navi. Where it's just like Navi has a strong lineup. I don't know if they've changed anything since the new season. We still have FlyQuest versus Crazy Raccoons. That may be a little bit more even fight. And then we have the two powerhouses, 100 Thieves versus Citadel Gaming.
decide when before the enemy team was ready, and they hadn't already said like, hey, I'm gonna use my ult against this, you use your ult against that.
Yo,
Ultimately they panic, and that's where we see a lot of mistakes occur.
what's up?
Yeah, and I'm wondering what we're going to see in terms of obviously we set up the stage for the Mantis ban, didn't quite get that. I'm wondering if maybe from Crazy
I
Records,
am streaming.
just enough, and then that way they don't have to worry about it. Because again, if they go for the draft, the Mantis is safe, vice versa, and I think they're happy either
Shh.
way. So for me, if I'm looking at my map pool as a team and what I can put together, that's the route I'm going. And I agree with you. I think giving Alex the invis
What do you mean, bro? I did a stream on Marvel Rivals Ignite Series before, bro. Oh, bro. No, bro. Look, they just started the grand finals. I have to stream it. It's multiple teams. It's grand finals international. It's global grand final. Right now we can. Oh man, I'm on Twitch. I can't go back like I can on YouTube. We're just gonna stream YouTube's because forget it, bro. BooTubes is a little bit better.
The rotation that they're going to want to take. We now get to play into counter rotations and punishment angles, which is something that we saw Citadel.
Here we go. Citadel is gonna have their second match. They may go 2-0 or they're gonna go 1-1. I think OUG is from Asia. Chinese, potentially. Yeah, I think they're EMEA, European.
The fact that they were able to win against a Loki and a Mantis on first fight when the
OUG, I mean, OUG is really strong as an Asian team, but I don't know if they're really that strong as like an international team.
Regen domain, whenever you're coaching Loki, you always say like, no, you have to hold it for what is actually going to one-shot your team. The difference in the first fight though is that there's no ultimates actually pulled, so you can use that aggressively or you can use it defensively.
I need a Moxie at home in my own studio. I'm telling you, I absolutely love it here. And listen, there's a lot about the gameplay we're breaking down, but for the viewers at home, the vibes here at LAN are just getting started. It's so fun to be connected. I mean, obviously get to watch a lot of you guys over at EMEA, but connecting us last time over there in Guangzhou, but coming here all together now, and the teams as well. A lot of these teams know each other, obviously, and we've got a good one because if Citadel's able to hang on here, guess who they play? 100 Thieves. So it's the matchup that we just saw, and that's already for day one an absolute crazy way to end it. That for me is going to be pure excitement, but just there's something that we can't even convey through the camera quite with how electric.
The thing with YouTube is that I like the fact that I can like go back in the VOD, but they are like 30 seconds before the Twitch. Yeah, they're like 30 seconds delayed from Twitch.
There's lights on you, right? Literally, there are blinding lights on you the entire time, and also there's audience. There's going to be an audience who are in front of you, and some players are able to handle that. Some players get stronger with that actually, and that was.
I think we're on. I don't know why we're taking so long on this break. I thought originally we were on like a referee break. Alright, let's get back into it.
The strongest hella maps, as we can actually see yet again, Mantis Instaban for Citadel and Jeff Instaban for Crazy Raccoon. So one of these teams is going to get one-sided Jeff, one of these teams is going to get one-sided Mantis, if that's the way that Citadel decides to lean towards.
Yeah, I have a feeling a little bit of like.
Uh.
I'm not going to get in again in the portal. No, I do like that. Try to change things up a little bit. I do think that they had what they wanted most of the time, so I wouldn't get too crazy with adjustments here. But yeah, to your point with the Adam being banned as well,
Crazy Raccoons is kind of an underdog team. They're kind of new. They're made up of some nucleus. Tanuki's always great to watch.
I feel like this is really going to be trying to push Vitals to the Hella too.
No, there has not. We are hoping that Tanuki will play the Daredevil, because if anybody's gonna do it, it's gonna be him. Considering he plays VP also in this high level comp. Now he has not played Daredevil at all, and it's already been one whole game.
I'm very surprised that they went for the Emma ban on the set of Crazy Raccoon instead of the cap. I would, well, I mean, Venom is going to be really, really lethal because Mantis is going to be able to damage Beast of the Abyss. However, we're going to get to see one side of Adam come through from Citadel. Luna's still.
I just think it's funny that this man's name is J Mac. Like the yeah. We have K. Which one? Nah, the EMEA. I think.
Maybe Starlord. It could be a save here on the Starlord or the Psylocke. It's the cap save coming on through for the side of Crazy Raccoon. Yeah,
Saving of the cap, bro.
don't get symbiotic shenanigans. I mean, if it is symbiotic shenanigans, it's not the end of the world because you have Adam. So if they use Link, then you use your Link, and you also have the damage boost. So yeah, it's Starlord. It has to be because like the Jeff and the Venom.
Cap is pretty strong. But Venom does get banned. No Venom bans. So we have Polly on the Venom. Terra was using the Hela earlier. Love to see number one Hela player come back to Hela after getting a crazy team up. The infinite amount of squids you can have on the field is kind of crazy. The Crazy Raccoons have changed the logo a few times, so that must be the official logo.
They're doing it. Are they gonna do it?
Are they gonna do it?
Yeah. So here's the thing. This has now evolved where some players will leave the penny mines up, take damage voluntarily, wait for the spawn doors to open, and then use it for a strategist to be able to kill an ultimate. And it was actually one of the win factors.
What?
He was able to meet the Jeff ultimate pull.
So some people, what they would do is that they'll use the penny mines, right? The penny mines that go across map.
But they don't have to worry about the
The other team will purposely take damage so their healers can heal them, so they can have a faster healing charge. Ultimate. Yeah, it's either you get the kill with the penny mines or it gets used against you. This Psylocke absolutely get obliterated.
for the map rotation away from the Doctor Strange portals. NX is back. They have the rocket POV, and here is my theory crafting coming into play. NX, known for playing Starlord, has a horrible, horrible Psylocke in the back pocket for strategists to have to deal with. He is insanely strong on this character, and he's already 80% to the first ultimate. Off of the back of that one, Crazy Raccoons take the point.
Yeah, tip of the cap to them. What a
Next is at 83%. Oh, the Jeff is at 87. No, I could just
Leo's got the fucking tap tech on Adam, I guess. I don't know.
There as well for the sustain, and so JT3, we're gonna see where he looks to close the or open the eye.
I don't think they ever stopped and they ever nerfed it.
Once again, looking forward here. Moxie, do you think this NX play with the sword will have it going?
Oh, that's a nice ult.
What a
Oh my goodness, it's got to
ult.
be used in reaction to Eye of Agamotto, and the pick through is just.
Yeah, that was a nice angle.
Citadel lose the invis, lose the heals per second. Don't lose
Oh, there's
Tanuki,
Tanuki.
as that is Crazy Raccoons going for a very ambitious step into the Kraken impact, and Tanuki is going to be able to take it out. However, he doesn't.
You hear J-Mac from the top.
For some reason, I was not all the way fully live. Fully caught up.
Okay, yeah, here we are now, though. It's fine if you don't want to be fully caught up because, like, it helps it buffer the stream.
Malio is going to have his self-res up as well. He's waited so long on this comic revival, and there you can see NX.
No, you don't gotta rewind it. Eventually it'll buffer and we'll get pushed back.
He's
But
going to use it likely in this
I just wanted to call it out because I've watched a lot of YouTube streams and typically, like, you know.
And slowing everybody
Yeah, it's true. The
down.
YouTube,
They
the
might
restreaming, the
It's not
YouTube
like
streaming
Twitch
is
where it's like
double
it's
buff.
solid at keeping you at that one
Did they
point. The
kill it?
YouTube
Oh
stream
my
is not
goodness.
optimized
They
for
tried to
that
go
at
for the
all.
wall
Like,
physics to disrupt the Solok's position, and they don't manage to find it, which forces Alex to have to use his ultimate instead.
Yeah, insane disruption there from Tanuki over to JT3. I don't know if you heard the Doctor Strange grasp for breath there as he tries to throw the
Tragic
Ogboda on
indeed.
Kindo with the follow-ups, shutting down what's been the biggest threat in MNX right now. Just meters away here to get point 2 and a huge reset with the advantage.
They did
Defense
nerf
right around the corner. Kraken
Ultron.
impact
I don't know
is
how
ready to
bad
go,
the
and he
nerf
uses it
is
on
on
what
Ultron.
he
I've
just
never
rolled
seen
with the
it,
shark,
like,
forcing
you
with
know,
the
talk
quick
about,
out
like,
there. Look at Lastro once
going
more.
down
He's not
into
afraid
this.
of Winter Soldier here. Quick uppercut's gonna
Oh.
take quick business of him. Wow.
Oh my god, he got the
Nice.
See, that's what happens when you're on mouse and keyboard. Can't do
Riding
that.
off that momentum as Bucky does best.
And Tanuki, because he knows that Lastro's out of the fight.
These are really
he's
just
gonna
Bucky
use
things,
gets
bro,
to go
right here.
with the Kraken impact. Can he find the reset? Oh, he absolutely can. He gets one. Might be able to find his
I can't believe he didn't shift in there, bro.
Melio at least picks
I guess
up
that's why he's a pro
as
player and
well.
I'm not, because
that is
he shifts in there, he probably dies,
back to
but...
the drawing
No,
board.
he was
They
definitely
open
gonna
up
die
the fight
shifted
with
in
the
there.
Cosmic
There was 3
Amplifier,
people
trying
and
to
then
go
there's
Citadel
no, like,
into this
Yeah, but they're all
Phoenix.
CC'd and he has
Not
overshield.
gets on top of Tanuki, and NX gets his pick. He's so close to that. To the butterflies, something that Citadel can't afford. Without that Winter Soldier, they've got to bring him back with the comic revival just for him.
Yeah, this is a huge comic revival there. There's the NX getting that.
That was a really clutch bolt by the
Enzo
10.
now finds the best of JT3 coming up there with the strategy they rolled in with Melio. Sometimes playing the aggression is fine. Having elimination is not a big deal. Tanuki
Citadel
gets
still
last round there.
has
This
2
defensive
ults.
hold is
Better
really
ult
showing up after
economy.
point 1 folded quickly. 1 minute
general,
and 50
they're about
seconds
to
left,
have 4
forcing
ults
now,
soon.
Raccoon to at least get a little bit of a readjustment. The staggers in and ready. We do hear a portal pop though. Am I correct there in the back?
Yeah, Vital has that Rage of Ultron currently up. If the Crazy Raccoons want to use it to open up this fight, likely going to be holding it though for the CC immunity against End's ultimate as Polly comes on for the Feast of the Abyss. It's going to be power boosted by the fate of both worlds, and
Is this
Crazy
the ult?
Raccoons
Is this
in
the
one
Doctor
go
Strange
with the
ult?
Ultron mid-ult.
Oh my goodness, now as the gun
You know he's looking
going
for it.
from Alex here with Tanuki ready to roll.
It's
again.
right there.
For Pro,
It's
he's already
right
set them
there
up
on
as
the
he's done so many
stairs.
times before, and looking at it, yeah, they don't have much to be able to
Ooh.
He tried to do. Oh my god, they actually outplayed him so hard.
Does the old-fashioned
Yo, they actually soul read him, bro.
They
That's
and they
crazy.
Hikey did debate the upstairs.
At this point, this is the pure skill neutral
They
game
did
mechanics,
debate
game
the
six battles that
stairs.
we love here.
Yeah, they just got fucking baited so hard.
Cosmic and Amplifier comes out to slow the momentum down. Oh my goodness, Tanuki tries to
Okay,
find
that might be the
cancel
point.
onto the dance of the butterflies. Doesn't match you, however, Melio goes down, still
They
has
do
the
have a
self
Doctor
res.
Strange
Crazy
portal.
Raccoons have absolutely burnt their entire ultimate economy. If Citadel decided they wanted to fight this
That
out
rocket
with
was
the comic
crazy,
revival,
that
they
was
absolutely
flick.
can, but I think they're going to hold it for the next
Oh, yeah, they
fight
do get
when
the
they
portal.
can stagger onto the objective.
Yeah, 2 ways they can go about it here. We're getting early aggression,
You have
trying
the
to
touch,
push
you have the
forward and
touch.
keep them out of it. I mean, I gotta say, great pickup on the Melio before the res. They do decide to fight it though. 2.23 left. They've got everything cooking now with the res.
This is the cap. This is the. This was the save.
Polly's ready as well. They're gonna maybe try to time that with Alex Diagamoto though to respond. JT3 finds more. Oh, it's gonna be Polly.
Oh my god, he
And they managed
was.
to find a
He
pick onto
actually lives
NX
like
too,
one
who's the
house.
main component to be able to keep a track of Melly, who's still got the self-res and the soulbind, a defensive ultimate to
Yeah,
deal
he
with
is
Rage
hitting
of Ultron.
these
So
random
Citadel can
shots.
hold their ground, and Crazy Raccoons can't leverage
Yo,
the Ultra
Melly
Ball
got
to
the
push
tech
the
on
objective
point,
to where it
bro.
needs to
Bro,
be.
yeah,
Next comes the
he
Feast of
does
the
it.
Abyss, and Crazy Raccoons just don't have a win condition right now. The It Jeff isn't going to be enough.
What a
It's
play.
flashy play, the comic revival unneeded on
Using
point.
the Adam
Just
ult where you're
horrifying.
CC
He's already
immune.
got his Lord portrait. What more do you
Yeah,
need?
that was baller.
Warlock play fire and crazy.
Or no, I guess I don't know if you're CCing me.
I don't even
feel
know if he
like
needed
can
it. I
stun.
think it was just for the style
points there
points.
for the finish, and honestly, just great.
I think it's no, it definitely saved him from the
Jeffo
Jeffo because he used when the
Because he was on
Jeffo
top
could
of point. I don't know if the Jeffo would have got him because of where he was on point.
Yeah, the Jeffo has verticality. Like people will do like a ledge and it'll go down also.
This was the
There's
worst.
verticality
This
too.
is the reason why Crazy Raccoon took us to Holo Jalia.
I
This
just
is
don't
also
know
why Virgil is
if
currently on
Adam's.
that
I
duelist
think
lineup,
Adam is
right?
CCing
Holo
me
Jalia
once
has
he's
long
already
been
in that
Hell's best map
transition. I
because
think
of
it's just
just
the
how long
startup
and
that's not.
open those line of sights are. It struggles for the attack. You can't play her as much on
But
the
either
attack.
way-
When it flips over to the defense, she's going to be in a prime position. However, Citadel can start this fight with
Okay,
Trench
they're
Ball,
going
which
for
means
the
that they don't
Namor,
have to worry about being
Hela
caught mid-rotation, being hit by the Hela. So if they can
No
win the first
Daredevil,
fight,
by the way.
then they're going to be able to walk away with first point. If they lose the first fight, Crazy Raccoon should be able to hold for a very long time.
Yeah, look for old Namor's home, as I like to call it. That top right just rains down the Tritons. It's so hard to get the attention away from him, but also deal with everything coming at your face. So expect aggression here on that top high ground on the left side. You have Namor top on the right, and then what they could do with ease there is keep him nice and healthy. Potentially with the Loki, we see team ups. Although with the 2-2-2, we might see a little bit more tight-knit play from the strategist end of things. Citadel Gaming locking and loading. Paulie over to the group this time around. Get a little wombo combo with Tanuki and do exactly what you said. Roland, oh my!
Oh my god.
no
bro.
way.
Oh my
There's-
god.
hold
they actually
on,
got that, bro.
hold
And he's
on.
back onto the cap. And he's back onto the cap with 30% fucking ult charge. Oh
There's
my god,
no
it's not
way.
even close, bro.
Combo with Tanuki and do exactly what
Oh my god.
Bro, oh my god, bro, skill issue, man.
Actually,
Skill
right
issue, man.
underneath your feet, bro.
Whoops, I tripped and fell into a different dimension. It feels like an isekai.
Spider-Man over there.
You feel like an isekai
I tripped
is
and fell into a different dimension, literally. Like a Konosuba style shitpost isekai, like, yeah.
Man became a slime. That's what happened.
Enzo and friends are working their way up here. Moxie ready to roll. Got them on the side end of things here. Namor not on the top, over on the back end.
Oh,
Gonna have
here's
the
the
screens to
look.
help out.
The Soul Bond is going to be the green light for Citadel to walk onto Crazy Raccoon. So what a good freeze from Alex as well onto Vital, so that they don't get punished for it, and it sets up Tanuki to get the pick onto NX.
Now looking at these sightlines, as you just said, this is just allowing them to get that free ult charge right up to the guys'
Not
death,
with
but
the
now it's
bird.
just trying to stay alive. JT3 barely down there, about to fall, able to go right back up. Great job from Lastro and Sunku keeping them alive, but look at Melio. It's just a constant charge of that ult power from the Adam Warlock into the group. Oh, look at the teams there for a group photo. A group
Bro, I mean, if you have Melio on your team, like, why would you
No,
ever
I
play
tip my
anything
hat
that
to
isn't
you on
triple
that one,
support?
Kofi.
This
That
dude can just
might
click
be
heads
the
on
pun
fucking
of the month that I
Adam
agree.
Warlock.
I tip my hat to Citadel too, because they came in swinging with this
Bro,
composition.
he
Paulie
is-
doesn't normally play Groot.
He's
However,
been-
what
he's
they're
been
doing
practicing
here with
this
the
Adam
Groot and the
Warlock
Strange
for
is
forever.
they're having so much LOS coverage from the Hela and the Namor cloak coming on through. That
Bro, look how
Vital's just
fast
not
he's
getting the
spamming, bro.
opportunities.
Oh my
And if NX is
god.
having to play deeper up against all of the walls, that means he's in a much easier
Like he has to have like
position to
carpal tunnel in
walk
his
Yeah, I
fingers,
feel like
bro.
Bro, for real.
Oh my god, that was
The whale
a...
from the responsive. Wow, just flawless, fine. Not even worried about it yet whatsoever.
I can't believe he didn't get the
Something
push.
that's the screen at this point. I don't think
I'm
he does.
surprised he didn't get the uppercut either, pullback. I saw the mistiming, but I didn't think it was...
Would not have been able to follow him through. And
Oh my god, they got the more Hela, bro. Just kill me now.
Hasn't been pressured. He's still gonna have the self res to be able to empower the Karmic Revival if Crazy Raccoon even have a way of getting on top of his position, because they're playing a poke composition.
Yeah, they're just able to honestly impose their will here as they continue to push forward.
Look at this,
They're
look at
spread
this.
out too, just massively. Melio finding NX is going to strip the team from really any damage boost against
bro.
damage alone.
Citadel
Trying to get
Gaming
something
is
from the
making
Gods
this
of
look
Death,
like
but
an
we're just
easy
not
walk
seeing this team
down.
connect. They're spread out, disoriented at this point, just trying to stay
Oh,
alive.
bro, and
as
he
they're
was going to go
out
for the
now.
other Luna
Max
too.
gonna be able to find Melio.
Oh,
However,
no.
he's still got this
Okay.
self-res, which we're likely going to be seeing Citadel commit, so that they don't have to go for a full reset. If they have to
He looked
walk
at the
into
Adam-
a set
Adam
of Hela
looked
and
at
Namor,
him.
Yeah, that little
it's going to
staring
be much
contest
more
right there.
And indeed, there it is. Self-res, but the self-res was costly. G-Mac takes him down, cutting Karmic Revival.
Oh,
This is bad.
They continue to make their way up.
Oh, no, it's not. It's
J-Mac's
good.
going to continue to get a nice stall here. Love that little bounce off the shield. JT3 connected to 2 Lastro as well. That's the play they needed. 3 minutes, 17 seconds, an eternity here, but at least giving them a little bit of breathing.
This is still a
You
potential
can
hold
hold
coming
for
up
3
Fraser
minutes and
because
10
now
seconds.
the
I don't know
strategy
if
of
this is
This is
gonna.
doable.
I don't know
falls
if it's gonna happen.
Literally, because Crazy Raccoons have the height, they have the verticality to be able to see over the Grit Walls. So what do? Poly Grit Walls, so that Enzo gets a free position to teleport onto the high ground that the Hella or Nemo could be holding, which Crazy Raccoons
was it,
expect.
Captain
That's why the
America?
Loki's posted up that.
Look how last year got the whole team coming on your back there, and again, yeah, both Agins out of business. Melio and Tanuki lost
Oh,
both
look
their
at
wins
him.
in
He
the last
comes
fight.
straight to the
So
portal
look for that
also.
to be
What a
big in the win
menace.
conditions.
Bro's just like me, for real.
But we'll see if Crazy Raccoon can continue to hold as the high ground approach. Great view from the spectators here as they're going in. Whale is out, and NX tries to connect. Nothing from it so far in this match, but J-Mac does find the leftover scraps. Alex out of this thing now, and looking at the old charge, Kin, only thing keeping them
pretty
up is
disgusting.
Visory Boundary down, and another great hold here from Crazy Raccoon.
Vital's getting the pick, Smell.
I hate watching this guy play the game.
And this Hella is starting to come fully into form. And Citadel, they tried to cheat it.
No,
last
this
time
player.
with the Strange Portal. They didn't get the opportunity to do
Vital?
it this time, though. This
Yeah.
is the true test for
why you
Crazy
hating
Raccoon's
Vital, bro?
mechanicals.
Yeah, and you said it with the sidelines here. Every single Thorn has a personal
It's too
name
safe.
scribbled on as he
He's
throws them
playing too much
down
like
into
Valorant or some
connections.
shit.
Playing like that, they're going to get great success here, making get themselves a game number 3 last
Like,
year.
bro, grow a pair
Yeah,
and
but
fucking
that's,
swing, bro.
but that's basic hit skin, bro. You gotta hit the corners, you gotta hit the flanks.
Grow a pair and swing, brother. Goddamn.
We'll see how they push in up to the high ground. Good rotations here as J-Mac's going to look to go around.
Polly's on the Venom as well. Off of
The
that
VOD
group,
will
out
be
comes the
saved.
Meteor and trying to find a catch onto Citadel.
Oh my goodness.
And finds
Yeah,
a
that was a dunk.
connection onto Alex on the Luna.
my
Tanuki's
goodness.
cracking
Mike-
impact
Mike was
immediately shut down to a pause because
Yo, they
had
just
no
got
space to cover
fucking
support
sat
to support.
down, man.
And look at the position that
I know we said, you know, 3 minutes surely, but now it's a minute and a half and they've done nothing but
alongside
lose.
that Nemo to catch onto Citadel spawn.
And they committed a lot of util too. That's the funny. That's the crazy
Yeah.
part.
CR have all their ults and they have none.
They've committed so
Actually, they
much
have both supporters.
util, cooldowns and everything. Like you're not gonna like you'll get Doctor. I think you'll get another Doctor Strange portal maybe
You'll
by
definitely
the
get
end
another
of
Doctor Strange
the game.
For like the last 10 seconds.
Wow, what a push there goes to Gunn.
That is not the
That was
push you
that's
really
not a half
wanted.
reset. Oh my goodness, the catch onto the Hella.
It wasn't? I thought it was, bro. It's just unlucky she had ult.
Goddess of Death burned no LOS from the strategy.
No,
to be
because
able
she
to
ulted,
fight
so
back
they
up.
have
This is just a stall
CTG
strategy
has
right
to
now
burn
coming from J-Mac, which
hero
means
ult.
Citadel win the fight by
I see.
sacrificing all their ultimates. The longer this all goes on, the closer that Ken is going to be to
And that's their
win.
second support ult.
This may
That's so
may
bad.
be the CTG's win actually. They CTCR burned some of the ults. J-Mac got caught in his ult.
Oh my god, the cap is dead and he blew his ult. Oh, that might be what the Germans in the game. CTG have one more support ult to match this. And Tanuki almost has ult again. And this isn't a support ult that Mag can just delete.
As well. That's what Crazy Raccoons are going to
They have to
do.
touch,
And
they have
it's
to
still
touch. What are they doing?
dialogue just to try and close up the distance with the dashes.
They're trying to stall the
back onto
time.
the Nemo a little bit faster as it is overtime,
Jake,
and we are
who's
in
good,
full
Martin?
contest duty.
What you doing
right
at this
now.
hour?
Lastro does have the God of Mystery.
Being
He's not getting
unemployed,
an
watching some
opportunity.
Marvel Rivals. How about you?
As well, so right now JT3 just trying to
And
stay
I'm
alive.
screaming.
Hope we're going up and down like a beat mix. He does have the purple meteor to land, but trying to find that opportunity here. Quickly, Melio going down those.
Clearly, okay, big dunk.
Have the comic revival.
I set up my camera back to
Crazy
my-
Raccoons still have the regen domain and the closer respawn. Vitals
Oh, to your OP camera?
They've got the numbers. The Eye Vagabond gets nothing.
Bro, Michael
Oh
told
my
me
God.
yesterday about y'all going to the fucking boat and you called him like,
Job to make it a game.
oh, they folded, I can't believe it.
The Spider-Man.
Bro,
Vital swapped to the Spider-Man that got picked.
They only had Lastro.
Wow, I can't
Oh,
believe
he
they
was
folded.
telling me how he was telling you how I passed out in my car.
Passed out in the car and woke up 4 hours later.
Loki is a great
Nah, and I called that
strategist.
nigga,
Yes,
Totally confused, like, yo, what the fuck just happened?
is the reason that Crazy Raccoons
I'm
have
like-
to do this series. The amount of times that he on the Captain America got to pick Melio to force the self-res, then we hear the comic revival, and then off in the corner, we just get to see in the frag feed, oh look, Melio's down again. Comic revival cut short, like so many times. Crazy Raccoons, they came into that game, they knew what they needed to do, and they got the job done. We go game 3.
I mean, I just talked about, we highlighted Paulie all the time, but I wanted to give him his flowers last time. J-Mac is not someone to mess around with. 17 final hits on Captain America. Are you kidding me? Ladies and gentlemen, only here in the Grand Finals, top team from Asia, getting to see what they can do against the other regions. But yeah, to your point, it was a sustained effort. I think Rivals does it well with kids and Marvel heroes. I Can Do It All Day is quite literally the best thing they do for Captain America and what he was able to get the team back. And that's with, you know, the whales not connecting. There was a lot that they wanted back from there, but it was the follow-up from J-Mac and JT3 and his connections that got them that dub.
And it was vital in NX as well. Like, we didn't see portal plays coming on from Citadel. The Heller and the name was all of the time. It was a risk taking they had a stellar track record of being able to walk. But they knew they won one fight. Just one fight. Heller and Name will slow the game down drastically. And you're on the defense. All of those angles are already developed for you as long as you win the fight before and you're already in position to catch the attacking team on that walk-up. That then forces the ultimate economy to occur off of the objective so that the defenders can simply just disengage it with very little consequence.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Citadel played it great on point one there, staying out of those sight lines, and we saw the big difference in what was being able to be done and just that ultimate pick damage and follow-up overall. Y'all, listen, this is our first game 3 of today. I'm absolutely pumped, y'all, as we saw the 2-0 from 100 Thieves. Now we're on to game number 3 here between Citadel Gaming and Crazy Raccoon. Don't go anywhere. We're going to reset. We'll be back after this break.
It is going 1-1.
saw our first 1-to-1 here with Crazy Raccoon and Citadel. It's going crazy behind us. We love to hear the energy, and I'm sure they're in the viewer position for you all. You all saw a great matchup here. Now Citadel gets to pick the map. You watch a lot of Citadel. Where are they going, you think?
It's Convoy. It has to be Convoy, and I feel like there are certain maps that you just have to avoid. Like, you can't. Or I was about to say you can't go Idris Path because that's probably one of the best maps for Hella.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
that's one of the best combo maps for Hella. However, it could be that Citadel, like, they want that Hella to come through. Because one thing that Neutral Path does give you as an attacking team is rotations onto both either the left side or the right side, which then have natural covers, so you can get on top of the Hella. And it's actually the reason why we saw so many players on the defense change their position entirely. Like, Rockets went from holding corner to playing inside small room on right side with the VRV because they were just too easy to pick off from something that flanked, like either a Psylocke or a Venom.
Well, Psylocke, Star-Lord, Hella all thrive on this map, so the pick ban is going to be especially interesting here. We'll see if Citadel took what they just saw and they fear that Hella, what they have here. As we do take a look at our pick bans, we actually open up with the Emma ban coming from them right away to kind of throw down some of that dive or throw off some of the dive or help it, with Jeff being banned there on the side of Crazy Raccoon.
I mean, Emma is really strong into everything, but also being able to use that Aegis in front of like the Hella and the Namor is going to force them, if they are going to be seeing those two duelists in play, into having to move around the Emma shield to get into a better angle, which is then going to be punishable with the follow-up from Tanuki. However, because it's an Emma save, that means that the Mantis is still going to be up to burn, and Crazy Raccoon will take that off of the table post-haste.
Yeah, but having Emma at your disposal and having one ban, that gives you so much leverage, especially here in a typical triple Vanguard setup here, as we often see Captain America being saved and deciding, honestly, after J-Max performance, I do not doubt that one bit. Love the save that they're going to roll with here. Next ban up, looking at this team, they have plenty to pick from here. They can go with the Jet themselves. I don't think they need to do that necessarily, but they are.
Yeah, we've still got two really heavy hitters, though, in the form of the Loki and the Atom, both being able to make it on through, and Convoy. That synergy between those two strategists is especially frustrating to play against with the stall potential. It's not going to be something that we're seeing for the second and third part of the map. It's absolutely something you see on the first, which is why Citadel are going to remove the Atom from play.
Yeah, and a lot of just great opportunities to be able to get those quick throw-offs on literally every point outside of the indoors. Now, looking at the Bucky ban, I actually do like this a lot, too. That just great snowball, kind of great glass case emergency for most teams. Getting rid of that option, especially, I'm telling you, Bucky can just go crazy on this map. We've seen it team after team.
I wonder if that's also going to try and force a Loki ban now from Citadel, because you got the Mantis save, you banned the Bucky, who gets a lot of, there it is, value from
Jake, bro, we're back at it.
And Citadel take the Loki out of rotation. They cannot afford to give the Crazy Raccoons the damage boost potential of both of them.
Yeah, bro.
Which is probably now going to force Crazy Raccoons into burning
Terrible.
so that we don't see God of Mischief copying Comic Revival and getting 12 revives off instead of 6. But
I am a major in economics. With no one hiring for any economics field, that's crazy how that works. Because, bro, none of these banks are hiring either. All of them are part-times, and they're really part-times for, like, actual people with experience in finance. So, I've applied to a few banks, and they've all kind of just been like, we filled in the position. Like, yeah, I could imagine.
And we have a sort of loving terminology for the first corner when it comes to defense on each result path for the attacking team to have to play. We call it the impossible.
Not for you.
Because you really do have to burn either an ultimate of
I gotta look for some cashier jobs. I'm gonna start looking at Best Buy. No cap. You literally do, bro. I had two friends who worked at a smoke shop, and I literally used to just go in there and smoke with them. It'll be like 7 at night, and be like, yeah.
Citadel as well, having the Loki and the Goddess boost coming on through from the Storm, means that the cooldown battle is firmly in the favor of the attack team, which is why we're seeing Crazy Raccoons at the moment be very, very passive, waiting for those resources to be done, staggering their positions onto the objective, trying to slow the attackers down, building
Yeah.
so that they can then
And bro,
The clouds are going to close now as Storm's gonna find their way back to the respawn room. Vital here at 6.
like yeah, and then they have to like use resources to train somebody, and that's like we could use these resources for other things.
Now quickly having to rotate.
Yeah.
T3 going down. Huge pick there from Melio. Able to now have the entire corner, the impossible corner, ready to blow through now.
Plus, how the new administration is with the job market and everything, it's kind of been like no one knows what they're doing really. They're just like
contested, so that would have to give up space or lose players. As
that's why like everything is just part time, bro. Everything is part time.
the question is it gonna be in time? So they'll have max players on the objective.
trying.
And oh my goodness, the stall from NX buys the opportunity. Portal comes through over the top. Vital gonna be using the Rage of Ultron on the other side of it, so he's not pickable. It's still gonna be able to
Yeah,
don't have the target focus. Sid
bro.
overwhelming amount of
And that's not even that much either. That's the funny part. That's a small amount.
This could be up to a 3-fight first point, and that was just one clean one with a little bit of a second cleanup. I mean, absolutely committing as well. They're trying to stall. They try to get things rolling for them. I commend them for the effort for that.
it runs.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be huge for this point.
That's the problem. It runs now into second, and I mean we're going to see like J-Mac on the Captain America. It's going to be up to him to pull focus.
Yeah, they're like actual full-time jobs that people have. This is
Some space to be able to do so and shut the momentum down. The problem for them is that they'll just have so many ults.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the rotation here. I think this is gonna favor them a bit more in what they're trying to have them play. Catch up, essentially. Look at that beautiful bomb. Melio trying to get some style points.
like and then they're also cracking down on a lot of people who kind of just sit at the job.
Finds two good connections.
I saw like the last job I went to at for interview, he was like, really the part time is just so you can find reliable people.
Now, finding more Melio, it's a duelist show right now here.
But he was like, but the part time requires you to have like 2 years or like 2 years of experience in retail. It's like what?
Pocket on the battlefield. And the
Like, bro, it's an entry level part time job for 2 years of experience, bro.
trying to get out and blocking out.
And he's like, yeah, I was getting rid of all of these like slackers, so
Gonna get ready to just throw J-Mac onto that point.
I was like, wow.
He has to pop it just to make sure he gets onto the objective, surviving for his team.
Yeah, this is the make it or break it part of the point because you're so close to be able to come back to the fight. So if you're able to get a wipe here, you can make that stretch out much further as Sanuki's gonna be up in the sky. There's nothing to be able to answer that though, and unfortunately, that's gonna be all of Crazy Raccoon going down. Trying to
Make a video game, bro.
He does find Alex though. What's gonna help them? Can he get another reset? But no, it's gonna be Melio on the quick finish.
The Groot Walls, Polly with the Groot Walls, just being able to isolate the Winter Soldier from his team. So even though he comes on through to crack and impact hit, he's not going to be supported by his team long enough to live to see it through. Citadel, like you said, they go for this really big investment coming on through with both the Invis Boundary on the objective, and then if Crazy Raccoon try and disengage the Invis Boundary, they go directly into the Galactic Legend. There's a reason they did that, and it's because, as you said, for the second checkpoint, it's so close to the defender's wall. And when Crazy Raccoons are running like Venom, Captain America, that full potential is ginormous.
They took the two hardest points of this map and made it look absolutely easy. And at this point, you're going to have a legendary, might I say, grand finals performance of a save here on defensive side. But look at now Melio just continuing to do what he's done on Frank Castle, pushing forward. They've got plenty to set up. Pollen's going to be able to throw in the Entangled if they want to go that route to set up. They don't need a lot of follow-up with it, so he's just going to use it aggressively, and that's what I expected.
Yeah, the Strategist, I mean, it forces the Soul Resurgence. Regeneration Domain comes in for Citadel. They're okay with using that cooldown because even if Ken uses Cult of Mischief, cooldown's still going to be ticking all the way through. And speaking about ticking, Enzo is kicking JT3 into the wall to get the amplified damage, and that's going to be Crazy Raccoons losing so much positioning on the objective. They just have to back.
I mean, heck, bro, this is what I've been doing on YouTube.
Okay, though, but Inex trying to throw down a little bit and stop what they can. But yeah, the connection there. And they
Bro, you know who really has all the time in the world?
he's using the trains to squeeze.
Benji, bro.
He has it all. And wow, it's right now. It's just
Benji has even more time.
save the team defensively.
Crazy Raccoon, though, you can see the game plan. It's the same as Wolf Jalia. Win one
Yeah.
and stall all momentum with the pick potential of Hella and Namor and use J-Mac.
Like, there's so many online videos and tutorials.
But they have to pay respect to the final judgment coming on for Melio. If they overextend in,
Bro, like all this YouTube stuff, I figured out to just watching like constant YouTube videos for like one day, and I was like, okay.
But they have both now. Tanuki can be patient, right? Allow Melio to see what he can pick out of it. And now it's gonna be
I do be streaming.
Gold Tracker's keeping care of that now. Damage up, trying to find something from it. Melio, though, finds the best. J-Mac does get the piece of the Abyss, though, to get the biggest threat off the field.
Right now, just the Marvel Rivals tournament, but usually I'd be streaming like gameplay of Battlefield 6 and mainly. Yeah, sometimes Marvel Rivals. I have like all the recordings too. They're taking up space actually. They're taking up like 30 gigabytes of space.
The guts there to use the damage boost on the aggression there, not only with the Beast of the Abyss, but yes, with the Meteor. And what a play here from Crazy Raccoon. And there's the Goddess of Death going up. That's going to force all attention on him, throwing it back and pushing it back. It's going to be almost the connection. That's fine.
Yeah, it's like they're just chatting, but they're like in IRL actually.
Them to completely set up 2 minutes now, but that might as well be a huge victory for the team. What was looking pushed in all the way.
I mean, Citadel can just landslide though with the numbers. We're gonna have the undead monster spawning, rising from the ground, but we're gonna have Citadel.
The thing with Kai is like does it on such an exponentially like grand scale than like most people do.
They know that they're gonna be taking a lot of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It also helps when you light up your own room with a Pikachu firework.
Shifty over there with the squids and the tritons now. It's going to be Kin.
To get some views.
Aggressive is the name of this team as he continues to throw down. Look at this tracking and positioning from Kin, making sure everybody gets a piece of the pie. This is what you want to see from your strategists at the top level.
And I mean, that's just aggression from Citadel. They could have gone for the copy of the Invis boundary to slow things down, but they want to go fast with Melee already.
Wow, what a kill on the Hela.
That's why they go for the Mantis. That's why they go for the Solar Surges. It allows them to move forward and take even more space off of the space that they started with. As we've got the down to the butterflies, it's going to be up to J-Max to try and stall the objective, which sends him directly into the Carbon Crush hold. And Citadel should be able to just clean on up. There's 483.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. The guy who would be like 6 foot something with the.
Great connection on Melio. It's going to be though the quick follow-up there from Enzo and Kin with the legendary to follow Sung Yoon.
Oh, I have seen these, bro. I've seen these.
It's so hard to kind of plan that sustain and lasting without falling, and unfortunately, I would say there's no moral victories, but getting that down to 38 seconds, not bad.
Yeah,
That's a very big distance.
It is.
I've seen that. Yeah, that one I saw recently. But I said the Scooby Doo one, I definitely saw, bro. The Scooby Doo one.
Because unlike on the defense where they've got all of those lovely angles positioned that, they now have to take it by force. And I think we might actually get to see this too. Black Widow and Lastra is going to go for Mantis just to damage boost these opening shots. If they want to really get funky with it, JT3 might actually open a portal so that Widow can get a different angle as opposed to just being able to shoot from the corner.
That would be something you would see for the Avengers, right? All the heroes using their perfect. It's kind of a callback to season 3. We got a little bit of that block.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys don't even know what just happened, bro. Jake. No. My dad walks in while I pull a rip from my cart, bro, and I never had to hold in my breath so long, bro.
How are Crazy Raccoon going to be able to handle Citadel's defense as Polly is on the cap, Enzo on the Emma? This Vanguard line is going to be so hard for Crazy Raccoon to be able to break.
Okay, but look, in school is a little different though. You know, like my dad just walks in, bro, door open, and I'm like mid guard.
And not only just one, he gets the biggest one out of it, forcing the passive right away. That's what you want to see there, as he's going to stay on the wheel.
He's been inspired by the Benjamin.
Great little quick stun, and Melio again throwing it out. No one plays Adam quite like him. Look at this damage boost. We got to keep the cam right here on the widow. See if we can find more. He finds another. It's a beauty.
Exactly, that's what you usually do. Either that or you blow it through the jacket, bro. You blow into the jacket.
Oh my goodness, Natasha Romanov is popping off. Mama Rivals Ignite stage 2. Melio gets taken
Okay.
by NX. The Widow shot.
That bro. Somebody in my class one time got caught doing that, and it was the funniest thing ever. And he was sent to the office. And so when they questioned him, he was like, "No, I didn't smoke at home." And they're like, "Why are your eyes red?" He's like, "Cause I was at the I was using the bathroom, and I got soap in my eyes while I was washing my face." and you know it's crazy, they bought into it. They were like, "Okay, but if you get sent here again, you're chopped." And I was like, "There's no way they bought the soap in the eyes, bro."
no response right now. This would be a quick wipe from CTG because there's nothing of the answer kin too far away.
There were no ultimates. Like you said,
Peak, bro.
They think the Crazy Raccoon overcommitted into the slow. However, the pure from JT for in reaction, everyone from Citadel tries to take advantage playing in the bubble of Invis Boundary, feeds them into the Eye Vagamoto, and Citadel, they're just not letting this go to pass. Out comes Ken's fate of both worlds. They still think that this is winnable. Crazy Raccoon, the healing from the Cosmic Sun Amplify isn't going to be able to climb up to the dance of the butterfly.
Yeah, I love the commitment here from CTG. Might as well go all in here as Lustre does find the best of Polly, but here's a dance of the butterflies as Melio is going to be taken out, followed by Matt Murdoch and friends. And so out. This is a great response from Crazy Raccoon, playing this near perfectly. Look at the, I mean, Scarlett Johansson's going wild somewhere. I'm telling you, what an absolute awesome opening here from Vital.
So this is the benefit of a hero like Black Widow who doesn't play in the middle of the team fight. When the fighting is just on the objective and everyone's looking at the objective, no one's looking at the win.
Yeah, you got them X lungs, bro.
Citadel just don't get the opportunity to go for the shield either because they had to swap onto things like the
XB smoking that Gonda for years and still be confident every time he smoke.
She's just as lethal in return with the quick combo, but wow, the quick slash and reset. And this is where they can continue to snowball. This is what we want to do.
He's playing the Daredevil. Tanuki's playing Daredevil.
That's going to be another massive pick. The openings, the Black Widow. This might be the only Black Widow play of this caliber that we're going to be continuing.
Bro, you didn't say anything, bro. Oh my god, Vital's playing Black Widow? What is this? See you.
I'm unemployed as fuck, brother. Like, that takes very little convincing.
Alright,
for sure, yeah, I'm gonna
unstoppable.
Just give Albert some direction.
That was beautiful.
Yeah,
For-
you're gonna delegate all your work to Albert so you can play League of Legends.
No, this is a big ass project, bro.
Oh, okay. What's the project? Oh, like the school project?
It's literally to basically try to get a job.
Don't fix it.
Exactly.
But for
Two, they get what they want. J-Mac with another.
I mean, it's for me to try to get a sales job. It's pretty ironic because even though he'll do all the steps, he won't get the job, and I don't want the job, but like I have to look like I'm gonna get the job.
One shot potential for the Widow, and now they can
Interesting.
keep pushing. They push into the
Well, best of luck, brother.
off of the objective, and Crazy Raccoons just flood
No.
the choke.
Yeah, they're forced to go in and
Yo, I also want to point out they're playing fucking Widow, bro.
I did say that. I did say they were playing Widow.
Yo, CR's kind of giga as fuck, bro.
What's
They're
going on?
playing Widow, fucking Wolverine, bro.
What is going on?
Bro, Tanuki gameplay. Can you back it up? Because I low-key was yapping too much to pay attention.
He sees
Yeah.
Tanuki on the Daredevil.
Just throw like 30 seconds is fine. Yeah, that's
They
fine.
had to swap onto things like the Venom and the Captain America, who doesn't have all of that wall.
Yo, if this is the meta, I'm so here for it, bro. These comps are lit. Like,
Oh my god.
big.
Oh my god, that was crazy.
Snowball. This is what we want to see as the grapple hook comes out, looking for more. Gonna try to rotate out.
Big. He lives these. He lives these.
The openings, the Black Widow. This might be the only Black Widow play of this caliber
You
that
know.
we continue to see in this tournament for this team.
Tanuki's gonna be letting the devil out.
It's a miracle he's alive right now.
The final is
Okay.
finally how the fate of the rocket PFE brings him right back into the fray. Freedom charges on the field.
Oh, what the fuck? Tanuki trolled.
And that's gonna be flipped.
Oh my god.
The Black Widow.
Yeah, this.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, back that up. 10 seconds. I gotta see that one more time.
Stop it! Freedom charges on the field. It runs out now for Coley, and that's gonna be flipped.
Oh my god.
Stop it!
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Unstoppable right
This should not be
Some
happening.
water after that one. I mean, that was beautiful. I mean, I'm
This-
telling you, I've casted a lot of games now over the last 6 months. I've not gotten to see Black Widow this far into spawn. Have you? I mean, this is.
I've
way
never
out
seen
here.
it all the way here into second.
Way
But
to
if
bring it
it
out.
isn't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. For point two, they get what they want. J-Mac with another pick on Tanuki before he can let the devil out. Right now, the devil's comfortably
Oh
in
my
his
god.
zone.
Solar Wobble, they used the whole last
It's so
stand
it's so
against the Daredevil
crazy.
because they knew that Tanuki would be able to put pressure onto both Lastro and Vital and break the synergy of the damage boost one-shot potential for the Widow. And now they can just keep pushing. They push into the Invis boundary to force it off of the objective, and Crazy Raccoons just flood the choke.
Yeah, they're forced to go in and throw that invisible boundary out. That's exactly where they wanted. Devil coming out, but nothing from Hell to follow. And right now, we're seeing the Crazy Raccoon match exactly what we saw. And there's his drop. He wants Natasha out of here. There's the key.
Oh my god, he goes for the Black Widow immediately. That's how much of a problem the Black Widow is.
Oh yeah, bro.
Defense is the battle you gotta win.
Vital's still up. Can Vital find the pick? He sees Tanuki on the Daredevil. He's looking for it. He loses Seung-hoon, so he loses that lifeline of a strategy to be able to plug him. And oh my goodness, we're just going in. Out comes the Dance of the Butterflies from Melio, just trying to seal the fight. He cancels it early too, so he can start regenerating that ultimate. And finally, Citadel put a hold.
Bro, what a clutch, bro. Holy fuck. It's actually hilarious that this Widowmaker is clutching it.
They're just gonna pull right back on through.
Yeah, why not, right?
They
hey,
pause.
listen, I think Solo.
Okay, you know, I know I was hating on Vital because his style lacks any balls, but it does allow him to do shit like that. So I'll give him some credit.
I got so many pun lines, different things to say
Oh
about
my
heroes,
god.
but my Black Widow list is pretty empty. I'm like, I don't even have to prep for it now. I'm like, oh,
Bro, what is going on in these
Bro, we got
series?
Black Widow versus Daredevil, bro. Like, what more do you want?
Bro, I don't know if you were there for when they were doing
Female spider of
the regular Ignite series.
However, for the
They had to ban
Donaili's
Angela
the
one time, and it was the first time they ever saw Angela banned in the entire Ignite series ever. And
Oh my god.
And I think it was like Red Esports made them have to ban Angela because they were winning with the Angela. And I was like, what is going on?
Oh yeah.
They are going to play patient. They're going to play patient here and see what they can roll
Okay,
out
we're back.
with this
We're
next
back,
point.
Luke.
Minute and 20 seconds. I like this approach much better.
Yeah,
Alright, let's talk
I
in.
do like this approach too. You have a lot more shield coverage to be able to come on the water for your Widow. As, oh my goodness, they're just going to damage boost the Widow ultimate. Lastro, however, gets hit in the forward of that dive, and that means that Vital loses some of that pick potential
Yo,
and is now going to be looked
kick
upon
him.
by the Venom in the stage 2 of the dive.
Oh,
But it's
oh.
J-Mac throwing out the wild ammo. Speak about ammo.
Bro, it's working, bro. And why is it working, bro?
Because he hunts his prey.
When they tell you
Why is
any
it
kind of
working?
comp works, this is what they mean.
Bro, why is it working, bro?
No portal, nothing. They just had a one-man army in Logan.
They knew that Citadel...
I hope Citadel don't switch. I hope Citadel stand 10 toes down and they don't swap.
So that the Venom was
This is the comp right here. They have to do it with this.
This is so good, bro.
No!
Off of the Widow onto the ultimate.
He swapped up the Daredevil! No!
Shut this down immediately. They want to take away the momentum from the attack. They want to be able to stabilize and set up into a position for a dive. They have to win the
Jeez, they are.
The freedom charge is getting safe. It's not fun.
Okay, and he swapped to the
Yes, I
what's it
agree.
called?
Play your game, right? Citadel being aggressive. You
Star-Lord.
gotta play this, not getting any space up, and right now, forcing
No, the Ultron.
the opposite in, but Melio finding the best from it.
Oh,
and it's
Vital.
gonna get something, but that
Oh,
was
Melio!
a panic, but
Melio.
not at all. I mean, it was able to
Crazy
execute
good
that to
out.
perfection. Now they get that space they were asking for.
Yeah, I mean, every single resource from Crazy Raccoons to be able to survive was spent into being able to mirror the sustainability potential of Freedom Charge, so there was nothing left in the pocket when it came to the Dance of the Butterflies. And now Citadel, they've stopped the momentum, they're going to try and stagger these positions, but they have to deal with the damage boost on the Star-Lord, and so they target focus the Star-Lord.
Crazy thing.
NX is there, NX is gone.
There is a lot of burst damage right now on
They do have the
Citadel.
Legend for later, but right now the stagger fest is happening in front of our eyes. J-Mac does get the pick on Enzo, but that's going to be right back to the action and no problem. But there is going to be the amplifier, so they are using up some of those resources. Berserker up, Berserker down. Not as big a connection this time, but they find two, and that's the big two to get.
Yeah, Polly and Melio both falling. Citadel going to be backing on up. They don't want
Who
to
is the
spend
better
their
Star-Lord?
ultimate. They know that they still have to use them to match, and so
NX
are going to do
or
what Citadel did with
Tanuki?
the Ember ultimate. They're going to keep putting the pressure on with the Rage of Ultron, force the Lunar ultimate, and then match it with
Oh
the
my
Zero
god.
That was an
He caught him
absolute
mid-air
perfect
with
play
the-
that
as
they
a
needed here with the
Wolverine.
damage boost up. I mean, Wolverine's already a thing out of Nightmares October, how fitting, but with the damage boost even
Jake,
more
are you
so.
seeing
There's
this?
Tanuki out.
Bro, yeah, I'm watching.
Continue the Auga motor for the setup. This is they
J
gotta have everything
J-Mac,
perfectly. Look at the
J-Mac
time.
built like J-Mac in real life.
Bro, J-Mac, bro, like J-Mac, brother, like...
And the speed of the hit potential on this Venom is so low unless they can get the follow-up.
like, dude,
He's
yeah, just
grabbing
like
people in the background. You saw that he grabbed the Venom in the background.
Oh, he actually caught Tanuki with that. That's wild.
They're getting closer and closer to that final destination.
Yeah, he's actually
Try to get his
delivering
team
the
to take
back
a little more of that
shots.
force push that we saw yet again last year. Now, heading in with the team, we're going to have the back flank there from Inex, but this is just the neutral fight. The good old Paulie, though, and Muelio are going to be up and ready to answer the call, and once again, with only like 10 health left,
Oh, you hate to see as a rocket raccoon and you dash out the circle, but the circle still registers you anyways.
To win for Crazy Raccoon.
JT3 can still put that strange portal into play. Unfortunately, for the side of Crazy Raccoon, he's still up and standing.
Yeah.
Citadel target focus players that weren't the strange to deny the regroup and portal recontest. And off of the back of that, the overtime will burn out before Crazy Raccoons can get onto the convoy, and Citadel will hold by the hair of their breath.
And that's the plays that I love to talk about. They did
That's so
focus on-
crazy.
they
Citadel
knew the strange portal was
wins it.
available. They made sure, hey, keep them in the fight. Why not, right? And be able to get rid of
Yo,
everyone
Crazy
else. That was just a
Raccoon.
perfect performance from Citadel. Either way, I do want to say it would have been really tough to win that overtime with stretched out time anyway, even if they got to point 3. But Citadel's
the
not going to let that
GGs in
happen, as
chat.
once again, we have our MVP, and Citadel is going to be your winner for match number 2 that we are.
Okay, but that was a good match.
That
was a really good match.
bro. That was peak.
And
That was
Awesome.
great Marvel Rivals right there. That was a lot of fun to watch.
The Black Widow, bro. They should low-key. They should have stayed Black Widow. Maybe they
They
would.
low-key should have, bro.
To show you how crazy Group B is going.
I don't think Triple Heels was the
and
way.
The upset potential of only.
Yeah, the triple heels was kind of troll in the
Take
end.
it through here. I don't know what will.
I am a fan of Crazy Raccoon, I can tell you that. A region I've gotten a lot of time on. Inex, though, has lived up to what they, have been claimed to be. J-Mac, are you kidding me? This man could do it on anyone. We see the Vanguard swap to Wolverine sometimes, but this man is one to fear. Citadel could not have lost this game. 100 Thieves is their next opponent. They don't want to go down 0-2 or make it even close at that matter. 100 Thieves could be a tough team for them to beat as well. What a way to get things kicked off here, though, Moxie. Definitely delivered on the hype, and a big shout out to Citadel, but tip of the cap to Crazy Raccoon.
Crazy Raccoon, they have so much in store to show.
Yeah.
So I do worry that like the Black Widow,
What crazy plays, bro.
Yeah. Ooh.
Bro, I can't tell if she's chopped or not.
I don't know, her nose is definitely chopped.
It's definitely the nose that's messing up. I think the regular facial features is fine. I think the other. But who am I to judge, right? You know. Got Moxie is a crazy name though.
Yeah, that's... I don't know, kind of sus.
Sus
There's
like
something wrong
sus
with all
in
that,
what
bro.
way? Like what? What kind
Something's wrong there, brother. I just don't trust it, you know? Like, something about it just don't seem trustworthy to me, you know? Like,
Okay, so Cozy Gamer, I do be watching some of his videos, but Fit, I fuck with the Fit, low key based, but I do fuck with the Fit.
yeah, it looks good in the suit. I guess I don't fucking know, bro.
Her Fit, I don't know what's giving. It's giving something, but I don't know what's giving.
I don't know. It's probably grandma vibes, brother.
I don't know what grandma vibes. It's like giving middle-aged woman, you know? It's like the stages of her looks young, but at the same time the Fit doesn't look that young.
Yeah, it's very old soul, huh?
Oh my god, bro. We have to be back soon. Oh my god, bro. How long is it gonna take for you to set up the next match?
Too long, bro, of course.
Too long, of course, indeed. Sponsored by actual Marvel. Crazy. Copyright of Marvel.
That's kind of cool.
Oh my god. We're just gonna have to sit here. Indeed. Brother. Is there any music at least?
Yep.
No
And now I read
streamer.
Shadow Slave.
As we sit here and wait for the game to begin.
Bro, I hate how white this goddamn screen is. I hate that there's no fucking night mode for this fucking website, bro. Like, dude, my eyes are like hurting, bro. Like, I look away and like I feel relief. I feel the difference in like god damn, it's so fucking bright. Holy fuck. It's like powerful, bro. Like it hurts.
The man's constantly being hit with a flashbang.
Holy fuck. Exactly, bro. It's like god damn. Holy fuck, bro. Oh, I've done it. I figured it out. I know what I can do.
Oh yeah, this one was just taking forever.
It do be I kind of don't mind because I want to read this shit, so.
$70 later, bro.
Yo, it's for real.
$7,000 later.
Bro, how long have we been in that shit?
I don't know. Probably not as long as we actually think we have been here.
Good morning, gamers. Good morning, gamers.
Like, bruh, are they ever coming back?
Nah, they were never seen again.
Yeah, where are they at? Where are they at?
Okay.
They're just never gonna come back.
Bro? Is that you?
Yeah, that was me.
Okay, I had to be sure.
It's crazy how that works.
Yeah.
Bro, okay, actually, how long has it been since when they first started?
Solid 15.
It's been 4 minutes, technically.
Okay, it actually hasn't been that long. We're just unemployed and have nothing better to do in between.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't think it's really been as long as we think it's been. Because we definitely feel like we've been here for like 30 minutes.
Ah. Oh.
Good morning, Benji.
Benji's here.
Oh,
As I am
What time did you end up going to bed last night?
I'm streaming, brother.
Ah.
I said I'm streaming.
Oh, I know, bro. I'm viewing. Viewing right now. I'm actually not viewing. Please don't check. I lied. Sorry. I'll admit it.
I know.
There's a fucking.
So what's going on, your voice?
We're watching this
Nothing much.
tournament. I'm applying the jobs at the same time.
Type shit.
What does my camera even look at?
I had to move a lot of wood today out my dad's work van and back into my dad's work van. I feel like shit.
Oh no, any physical labor.
Oh god, bro. I thought it was gonna
Not
be Mickey
physical
Mouse.
labor, bro.
Bro, I thought it was gonna be some Disney shit. That's fucking because we're redoing our backyard and my backyard's flooring is just fucking wooden planks and shit. So I thought I was just like carrying the old fucking busted up wooden planks into the van. But not. He tells me to come outside to the van, opens the fucking big ass fucking van,
And it's filled with wooden planks.
filled with wooden planks, like the size of half of my fucking backyard. And I have to carry all that shit to the backyard and then carry the fucking destroyed planks.
The old
into
one's back. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, brother.
How could you do me like this?
Damn, I'm red as fuck. What's like the bottom half of my face?
Yeah, the bottom half of your face do be looking red as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. Were you wearing sunglasses?
No, I was wearing the hat.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, makes more sense.
That'll
Yeah, that will do.
that will do that to you. Oh. So what now, gamer?
We D rank.
My favorite part.
Nah, I might as well stream also.
Might as well get into the streaming business, bro. This is what unemployed people do.
Oh, true.
This is true. Trevor, why the fuck is your camera so broke, bro?
Bro, do you see? I also see it, bro. I'm trying to figure out why my camera also broke, bro.
Are you showing your face on your live stream?
No.
Oh, that's kind of weird then.
There
That's
we
the only
go.
reason it
Oh
wasn't
my
working
God,
for
we're
me.
back, boys. We're back.
We're back where we started. It's crazy.
We're back. What do you mean? This is peak right here. Oh, I can have a background, or do I have to pay for the back? Oh, I can have a streamer background? No. Please tell me it works. Hey, look, I got a background, boys. This is what we talking about. We got a background going. What?
This kid.
Yo, is Marvel Rivals actually taking this long to like quick come back, bro? Like, what is this? Like, no way we've been here for this long.
Yes.
Are we waiting for like all the groups to start together? Yeah, how do I change the background though? Like, how do I edit the background? Can I? Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh yeah, bro. Wait. Boom! Look at that. Look at that, boys. I don't know what this background is, but I'm here.
W.
What the fuck?
W.
I have a background. Oh my God, the Ignite series is back.
Hey, look, gamers, we're gaming, yo!
Okay, well, we have 3 more minutes, bro. Navi for versus OUG. Jesus. Maybe I should use my face cam in my live streams. Bro, who is blowing into the mic like that?
Oh, that's me, bro. I'm sorry. I'm like stretching my neck, bro. It's like...
No, you're good, bro. I'm just, bro, because I hear it on like my live stream picking it up, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
sorry,
it's...
bro. It's my bad.
OUG versus Navi. I guess it's gonna end around like 5-ish. Oh yes, the showcasing of the zombies. They look, this is how far behind they are, bro. They still haven't updated the title, bro. This is who we started out with. We need to update the title. The Thor gameplay, bro. Bro, I hate the fact that I'm now like max level. You can do that. You can check the blessings. I didn't know that.
You
Bro,
could do it.
I'm max level in zombies, bro. Bro, whose gameplay are we watching right now? Like, what is this?
Bro, how long have we been in the break, bro?
We have 7. Look, bro, we have 15 seconds left.
True.
You've probably been in the break for like 10 minutes. I'm not even gonna cap it to you.
Oh, bro, Dan is a crazy story, brother.
Huh? Dan.
Are we back?
What you mean, Dan, bro?
Night's global finals here.
Oh my god, we got new people.
I just read the newest chapter. It was really good.
Oh, okay.
We got Tetcher, whoever we called him teacher. And we got Ryan Central.
No.
From EMEA.
I mean, especially when we're in like America's doing it as well, it feels a little bit like we
The
might
Fitz is kind of crazy.
Not us. We're just looking for the
Yeah,
best
the one on the
games,
right.
most cinema, and I think that's
The
exactly what we're getting.
I don't know if the suspenders are doing it for him,
He's
brother. I don't
bringing
know
it
if they're
back. Look,
complimenting
bro,
that.
you don't realize he's bringing back a fashion trend.
We've seen the Daredevil. We have seen the Black Widow coming in
Listen,
here.
they say it's not what you wear, but how you wear it, and he ain't wearing it right, bro. That's
You
all I'm
don't
saying.
think so, bro? I don't know, bro. He you know,
I don't think he's wearing it right.
he's rocking something, bro.
Oh, that's all I'm saying, man.
He's rocking something, bro. Is all I'm gonna say, also. Bro.
Yeah, there's a couple of teams that are going to be playing twice today. We're going to be seeing FlyQuest play for the first time today after this next best of 3. So we still have a chance to see what the best teams from the strongest regions from EMEA and Americas are going to show. But I think from what we saw from Crazy Raccoon playing up against Citadel Gaming, it was a lot closer than we anticipated. So that Crazy Raccoon
really
FlyQuest
was.
game could be a little bit, it breaks some pick'ems for sure, I think.
But what we also saw is, despite having multiple substitute for their roster, OUG did put up a fight versus 100 Thieves. While 100 Thieves were able to take that map, OUG did show some solid play. And once again, they are running in with quite a few substitutes here, but those substitutes are incredible. We've got another player from Dream Plus on the side for China, and we've also got a couple players from Chopped, the fourth place EMEA roster. So of course, we have even more a little bit of bias.
A team that has actually taken series
This
against
is-
the EMEA qualifiers for grand finals here. You got DRP.
Is there any aura in any of this?
Controller player as well, so we're adding a couple more of those from EMEA
No.
alongside Enzo.
None at all.
But also Mash, Aura Stealer
In
previously.
fact, I think that might have incurred a deficit.
Strategist, and we did want to see Chopped here. Like if there was only like a chance for 4 teams, we would have won Chopped. So it's a bit of a monkey's paw that we get to see some of the players here, but not all of them.
But now let's talk about Na'Vi. They're going to be coming up. These are your current world champions. They won the mid-season
we're, like, still in
finals,
the
and
break.
now they're looking to take the run.
Okay, now we see. Do we have aura in any of
team
this?
going into this event, underestimated, but that's exactly what the case was in the mid-season finals. I think that when Na'Vi, back then they were rad, didn't really have too many expectations because they were the second seed out of EMEA. They played through the play-ins. They took a lot of series loss and a lot of map losses. It wasn't a perfect run from them to win
What is my man doing?
in international event that we've seen in Marvel Rivals. And it feels like the vibe's sort of the same, just that kind of like energy of like, we might not be doing like the best in scrims, we might not have had the
It's
highest
cringe.
seed in EMEA.
It's cringy,
Seems
but it's
like
not as
just we
cringe
sort of
as
played it on, like, he
Valorant.
feels that the draft went wrong and that he sort of threw the draft kind of
What,
thing.
professional players or the
Frustrated at how
professional
those
scene?
seeding
The
games
professional
went,
players.
but they're sort of like,
Where
the
he
other
was
thing
Nah, there were
dancing.
some professional players in Valorant who had some
the
more,
first day of
bro.
many where
No,
they
no,
had a
I'm
chance
talking about the one that
at
was
least get some
dancing.
lock-in wins and get
Oh.
out of groups.
That came
We
out
also have some
dancing
new
for the
players
grand
on this roster
finals.
as well. They are not the same roster that won that grand
Emoting.
finals. All but one is the same, and they also have a new.
He was hitting the
player as
Fortnite
well. New
emotes,
player.
bro.
They brought in Jerky and Crisis to really bring this roster together. They have some of the best hit scanners. They got one of the best.
Okay, so what we thinking? So we have Na'Vi, which is
Citadel, and they performed very
Rad
well, but it
Esports
seems
EU
in the
X
last
team,
match in
pretty
the
much.
Ignite EMEA, they did struggle a little bit. We did
Yeah.
see some messages about certain drafts that they
Yeah.
weren't too happy with.
Yeah, and it's very much like a team run oriented thing. Like they have like
Versus who?
coaches to help them with the support there, but it's very much a trust me lead in a draft for the majority of times. And he is an incredibly intelligent player, lovely to talk to for that reason alone.
I can't tell you, is
he was
it
an early
Crazy
adopter
Rac-
of Venom, which
I don't think it's
is
Crazy
one of the
Raccoon.
strongest Vanguards players out there, and he loves doing some kooky strategies like Jalia going Spider-Man to try and pull people off the map. There was an interview which is being cooked up by now by production that you guys maybe see later on, where he's like, there's a couple more. They just flat out says. So, like, it's one of those ones like, whether they should get out of groups, but it is a stacked group, so it's a little bit like how they do in series like this one.
This group is terrifying. I literally just had a chance to speak to Fate before we came on camera, and he just said that after seeing Crazy Raccoon perform so well against Citadel,
okay, I think it's Crazy Raccoon versus Navi.
Just the skill level of this group, but seeing Citadel, a team that's become really their rival throughout EMEA, not able to like.
Because who does FlyQuest face off against?
Raccoon is worrying.
Crazy Raccoon. So who does not
like
face
you
off
mentioned,
against?
they're also innovators. They have the Venom, they have the pole strats. They are also the first team to really innovate with the Jeff Venom combo. That symbiotic shenanigans, rolling a Death Ball style composition with speed boost into that extra healing, which is essentially an Adam Warlock soul bond in its own right, for massive dive potential to just roll at your opponents with huge healing and basically impossible to pick off. And now Jeff's even better than they were before.
It feels like we've just got into the craziest like timeline, I suppose, where like Jeff is one of the like main integrators into whatever meta, I guess it would be. But I think for Na'Vi, the best way to describe them in a sentence is like ahead of the curve. Mid-season finals, they were very much that on the new maps, on the new team-ups, on the new characters like Jean Grey. Mid-season finals, they were not afraid to sort of involve them, but it doesn't feel like they were like that at the end of stage 2.
I think Navi's gonna start using
managed to catch up. They got used
the
to
good
the
old
draft phase.
Daredevil.
Citadel unpredictable. They don't even know what they're going to do half the time, so how the hell is anybody else supposed to? But also the meta, the teams have got a lot more competitive in EMEA. It's not just Virtus Pro and everybody else. There was FaZe that played really well. Al-Qadsia, Insomnia, and of course Chopped that do get a little bit of a revenge arc potentially going up against the team that knocked out these two players from stage 2.
This will be a little bit of a relief though for Na'Vi, as of course they actually started off in the play-in stage for the mid-season and were sent to the lower bracket of that. This time, 4 teams go through in each group. There's much more in terms of chances and opportunities.
Man, Bearsy's about to finish his whole game and these motherfuckers still yapping.
Bro, I've never seen such a long break. Yo, what could we possibly be yapping about?
Trying to acclimatize themselves. There's some teams in like Americas that aren't playing currently, so maybe preparing for like MRC, right? Like, so outside of the people that are in this tournament, it's a little bit harder to get scrims because everybody's like biding their time, and you obviously don't want to scrim teams that are going to be playing in your group, or you're expecting to be in playoffs, like, you know, Virtus Pro don't like to scrim, Navi don't like to scrim, but like the top teams try to avoid each other as much as possible because it's all information at the end of the day, especially when we have a new meta to work with.
And speaking of information, it looks like we're getting ready to head into our first map in this series. As of course, for those group points to progress, we of course, as always, start on the randomly generated domination map. And we're going to be heading, I believe, to Celestial Husk.
Yeah, it's a map that most recent like domination map that we've seen go into the game. OUG have only played it twice in their history. It was added in for mid-season finals. They won it once, they lost it once, but that loss was against Na'Vi when they were rad at the mid-season finals, which was the series that eliminated them from the tournament. Yeah, so that's the thing. The last time that we saw OUG actually ended up playing this, I think they played it once in stage 1, ended up winning, but this is a whole different kettle of fish, and it's a whole different team that OUG are running.
And once again, this is the randomly generated. We don't see who picks this map because it is already predetermined. But like you said, compared to Na'Vi, they have played on this map quite a lot. They have a lot more experience because EMEA, they do seem to get the randomly generated Celestial Husk a bit more often. We sort of lead that way more often than not, as well as Krakoa, for example, seem to be the ones that have just randomly appeared more often in terms of our region. But with Na'Vi coming in here, they very much like these Deathball style compositions. They very much like these cerebral fights of just trying to push front to back and just take you out as fast as possible, compared to Citadel, for example, who rush you in the backline, and Virtus Pro.
Bro, they're picking the maps, is that what's going on right now?
Style from
Or is it just map 1?
Stage 2.
Because I thought it was that they picked the game with and not the map.
At the side of OUG, they lean a lot more heavily on stuff like the Phoenix, at least before the patch. We've obviously a lot has changed, but they lean very heavily on Phoenix and Wolverine. Phoenix is a lot worse now. They have lost the Beyblade tech, as people have been calling it, of getting the melees to weave in between your attacks to avoid the reload, and of course landing those sparks on people in close range to get huge blow-ups. So one of their best tools is a little bit weaker, but the team-up that is afforded to Molan Ran on that Wolverine is still there.
Yeah, and we've seen a little bit of Wolverine even on like the sort of mainstream here, like just seeing it with the JMac Mac 10 flying through the air up with what we were seeing from Rejects a little bit earlier, sorry, Crazy Raccoon a little bit earlier on. But I think that this is also a map that sort of, it tends to end up in like lots of small little fights around the objective. It's not just this kind of like deathball, everybody grouping up and just brawling on the objective. You do tend to switch between people's various locations and stuff. And
we only have
trust
2
me,
more
it tends to be
games.
the
How we're talking for
spear
this
for that
long.
for Na'Vi. He's going to be trying to lead what coordinated efforts are going in, and he's going up against the RP. There's a good amount of experience in that, but not as much experience from playing with the people around him. So setting up those coordinated attacks is very difficult. It's a hard task.
Speaking of experience and play, though, if you are in-game right now, then there are some certain cosmetics that I'm sure a lot of people are extremely happy about. The spooky season is upon us, and our favourite war crime fish is ready for his new fit. One of their best.
Bro, what is this?
what this team is capable of at this event.
What they are capable of, though, is not having the computers in full working condition, so we're going to head to a very quick break while we get that fixed up and make sure that we can get into the game.
All senior positions, man. I love looking for jobs, man. All senior
Thank you very much for
positions.
watching. We'll be right back after this with our next matchup.
Bro, what happened? The streams crashed, man? Like, oh,
I have no idea.
It's okay. It's okay, boys. I have something we can watch, bro.
yeah, what is that?
Jake will be very fond of this, yes. Oh. Oh.
Someone's in the chat. My mom's kind of homeless.
Pete, I need this. My mom is kind of homeless.
Oh man, what a goat.
Oh my god. Hyper Beam Plus, by the way. Hyper Beam Plus, by the way. I think I just win. I think I could take the Burning Elite. Floor 1, I'm not even joking. Alright, boy, hold on, I'm fucked. Where's my Hyper Beam?
Where's my stream quality? Motherfucker. God damn, this shit fucking took a dump. I didn't know the defect was. I didn't know its defect was that it would have fucking seizures.
What is my stream like fucking?
It's easy. We're actually gonna lose this crazy run to dumb shit.
Nice. All my block cards, turn 1.
Yo, be back soon, man. Be back never.
2 max?
No, Marvel Rivals.
Oh yeah. God damn it, bro.
Whatever. What happened?
Black people.
Oh, dude.
Can't say that on stream, bro.
You don't have to tell me.
Can't say that on stream, bro.
Of course he could say that on the stream. He's not saying anything bad about them. He's just simply acknowledging their existence. You feel me?
Ah, yes.
Like, I could say Hispanic people. You know?
Ah, yes.
I could say Asian people. You know?
I can't apply to this job now because their system doesn't know how to handle my account.
Damn.
Hell yeah, boys.
Said your resume's too jab, bro.
Not even, bro. It says your email is too OP. Your email's too OP, bro. You can't handle your email, bro. Whoa.
Can't handle the
Lantern.
email.
Alright, so hear me out.
Yeah.
So hear me out, alright?
You're cooked. Actually, maybe rip and tear?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. No block.
None needed.
Where's my hyper beam?
Pinter and pray. Oh no, nah, you got the fucking HP, and now he's dead. Yo.
Oh my god, the best relic in
You
the
got
game. Oh
fucking
my god.
strike dummy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Best relic in the game. Oh my god. with one strike. With one strike, I got strike dummy.
Yo, it's called value right there, brother. It's called value right there, brother.
It's called mad fucking value right there, actually. Like, holy shit. Dude.
I wonder what card I could possibly be looking for.
I love bottom decking hyper beam.
Nah. Actually, maybe. I've never seen a reprogram run work.
Bro, with hyper beam?
I mean, at that point, you might want to start looking for some claws, brother.
I mean, yeah, facts. Oh. Oh!
Now, we have strike dummy. You can't remove the strike.
Bruh. What's this?
It's ass. I don't think you take any of this shit. You just need hyper beam and only hyper beam.
I need more hyper beams.
And remove anything from your hand that isn't hyper beam.
Oh my god. I need 75 million hyper beams. I also need ways to do damage, so I can't use orbs anymore because I have hyper beam. So I might just actually have to take the rebound, so I can rebound hyper beam. Oh.
And now we don't have a way to block either.
Nah, bro. We have fucking Glacier Equilibrium, fucking... So I go to another shop and remove again.
Yeah, fuck it.
What do I
Do you have any
kill
draw?
under elite? I have cold. I have cold. I have seek. That's about it. That's about it.
Very, very big. Wow. It's that easy. Yeah. I think it's actually FTL here.
I think it's also FTL here, no cap.
We need a fucking kunai, man. I mean, shuriken. Fuck, I'm retarded. Yo, I actually think it's claw upgrade.
Yeah, I actually also might think it's claw. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not even a joke. It's probably the fucking claw.
Holy fuck.
It's our only other damage.
This is ridiculous.
I mean, you might as well equilibrium and wait on the dual cast, because, like... You can't.
Dude.
Also, if you break him this turn, you preserve your Centennial puzzle.
Yeah, but how am I supposed to break it?
Dual cast Thunder Orb.
It does 16.
Oh, that's 17, not 7.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, unless I focus and then dual cast.
Well, yeah. Well,
Whatever.
Yo, I gave up on Marvel Rivals tournament.
bro, you gave up. You can't bother with it. Yeah.
Bro,
I don't
they
blame
just-
you, bro. Fuck all that waiting, man.
Launching fireworks to launch a firework. Uses items on a block. They can also be launched from dispensers and crossbows. What in the spam chat did this man have?
You're actually reading the people's spamming chat.
If shot from multi-shot crossbow, then 3 rockets fire with the same effect. The Elytra using a firework while flying. Oh my god, look at that man just putting how to use a firework, bro.
I think it's equilibrium charge battery here.
Maybe. Maybe you might be onto something.
Rebound. Wait, do we even need the hyper beam? Like, dude,
Nah,
the orbs are putting in so much work right now. Like,
Yeah.
and the claw's also putting in enough damage. Like, I don't think we actually need hyper beam.
Who is Doug, bro?
Oh wait, you had to rebound the. Oh, you should have rebounded claw, not glacier, but whatever.
Oh fuck! Fuck. Sorry, actually, fuck. I'm gay.
It's not that big a deal. I mean, if you have fucking equilibrium, like, yeah. Yeah, maybe look for rebound first, so you can rebound the claw with FTL. Oh, whatever. You get 12 block.
Holy bro.
You don't need it.
This chat is more entertaining than this.
That might be a good time for some hyper beam. Okay.
Watch this. Deck scaling.
Bro, for real, it's actually so silly.
Deck scaling, we block everything.
Bro, dude, we won this off of upgraded claw, by the way.
Yeah.
We won this whole fight off upgraded claw and having 0 strikes in our deck, by the way.
Oh my god.
It's all... Oh my god.
Dude.
It has to be Black Star.
Yeah, it might be Black Star Gaming.
Someone said, "Oh wow, coming back soon, huh? Can't wait for that. Maybe next year or the year
You can
after."
take a 4 elite path if you want.
Oh my god, bro.
1, 2. Do you think I'm? Well, Hyper Beam will take care of the 3 dudes. The knife dude might just be.
The knife dude might
Dex.
fuck you up, bro.
Yeah, unless I could skill fast enough with the fucking kunai.
I don't think you do, and I don't think you damage. I don't think you kill him first. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because he does so much damage so fast.
And what's the other elite I could get? Fucking
Slavers.
Yeah. Fucking minion spawning bitch who does like 16 damage 3 times for no fucking reason one turn.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would fucking gambit.
You should at least start on that path, bro. You should at least have the option, because you can dip out of the last 2.
No.
Because like we might have scaled to the point, like when we get there, that we're like, all right, fuck it, like we don't care.
Yes, 0 block.
Smells like dog shit.
Ah, fuck.
Ah, my favorite card. That's sad. That's annoying.
A reprogram would be nice.
Bro,
I
yeah, we should have taken that goddamn reprogram, bro. Fuck.
A fucking motherfucking not reprogram, the fucking heal shit.
Oh, self repair? Yeah, that would
Yeah,
be
there
really
you go.
nice. This might be a good Secco oil. I can see the vision. You got a 2-cost sneak and a 3-cost FTL. A 1-cost hyper beam. I'm not sure if that actually improved our situation or not. Are we fucking dead
Maybe.
to this fucker?
To avocado dude, maybe.
Yeah, to the fucking munching avocado. Chat, we have at least one more turn. Chat, we might even have 2 more turns. Chat, we took no damage this turn somehow. I think this is all for one moment, right? Yeah, put all for one, bro. They're all in your discard pile. You get Claw, you get both beam cells. Okay, overclock might be kind of nice. Because we do be in these situations where we just want more cards. I mean, fuck it, bro. Who cares? We low-key haven't gotten anything good. Do you want Orrery?
That's what I was thinking, bro.
It's either that or Apo.
I mean, we do have we do have Seek Fire Camp coming up. Like, we have Seek in our deck and then Fire Camp, so I gotta upgrade the Apotheosis. Which just, like, makes Apotheosis, like, thinkable to pick up, but then also we have fucking dog shit, honestly, in our fucking deck right now.
Like, all our shit is already upgraded, bro. All our shit is like already upgraded, bro. I think we just need more cards. Yes. Actually, honestly, that might be good. That's probably good, because we have all these orbs channeled, we have nothing to do with them. Skip for now, we might come back later. Oh, goddamn. Okay. I think we definitely need that fission. The scrape is probably good. I don't think we take here. Other than to consume if you want. It's a big commitment, though. Because it costs a lot of energy.
Dude, do I just get rid of a Zap or a Dual Cast?
Yeah, I was about to say, you want to drop Zap, bro? Because we're never using Zap. Dual Cast is actually kind of good, because we can use it on the Ice Orbs, but we never use Zap.
Well, I die if I read this.
Yeah, you literally die.